I don't know. Chat settings. Okay. So maybe. We'll be finding out in a little bit if we are back up or not. Oh, we're back up. Back up, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. We had so much stuff going on. Y'all hearing my dog snoring in the background, me breathing all heavy. This is some of our next adventures we got going on.
News, it's your boy WTFFN, that bull in the colorful threads. Today we're cooking my favorite plate, chili garlic butter shrimp. First thing, slice up fresh garlic. News, it's your boy WTFFN, that bull in the colorful threads. Today we're cooking my favorite plate, chili garlic butter shrimp. First thing, slice.
So we're gonna tell it next step, please. And you guys,
all right, buckle up. We're taking this ride straight out of the atmosphere. Ignition set. Here we go. Look at that planet falling away. Beautiful. Woo! WTF fake news. I'm actually out here. That's no green screen. Best headline of my life. Mission accomplished. All right, buckle up. We're news. It's your boy WTFFN, that bull in the colorful threads. Today we're cooking my favorite plate, chili garlic butter shrimp. First thing, slice up fresh garlic. News, it's your boy WTFFN, that bull in the colorful threads. Today we're cooking my favorite plate, chili garlic butter shrimp. First thing, slice up fresh garlic. News, it's your boy WTFFN, that bull in the colorful threads. Today we're cooking my favorite plate.
How am I under a heavy load? Well, either way, we're going to put this in the pop-up, close it down, and go right back over here. Let's see what else we got going on in the news. Matter of fact, we're going to go to the Google Trends. Because the Google Trends is why you guys come out here to watch me. You guys don't come out here to watch me, to watch you watching me. What you like better, watching me? Okay, maybe. I don't know, guys. So we got Patriots versus the Bills. That game is still live and going on. So we're going to work away from them backs, just like your girl like. You know what I mean? We got some stuff going on in the MLBs. I don't know about the MLBs because I don't gangbang, but we're going to get you into your gangbanging news tonight.
Live, Tigers-Mariners ALDS Game 2, FS1. Daniel Kramer. At @dkramer_. Jason Beck. Josh Kirschenbaum. Seattle, the Mariners won't face elimination when they take the field for Game 2 of the American League Division Series on Sunday night, but a loss could be catastrophic in their pursuit of advancing in this best-of-5 round. The Tigers, meanwhile, enter this final game at T-Mobile Park before the series shifts to Detroit, emboldened by their thrilling 3-2 win in 11 innings in Game 1, and with all the confidence knowing that they will send the sport's best pitcher to the mound in Tarek Skubal. We didn't steal it. We earned it, Tigers manager A.J. Hinch said. I think it was important for us to play this game that was in front of us, and we did a really good job. That was an incredible game. Added Mariners manager Dan Wilson, one of our strengths is bouncing back, and we have to do that, and Skubal is a guy, obviously, that we have seen a couple of times this year. We've got to come out tomorrow and come right back at him and bounce back. If the opening act in this ALDS offered a hint to what's in store, Game 2 could be another thriller. When is the game and how can I watch it? Game 2 between the Mariners and Tigers will be at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:08 p.m. Pacific Time on FS1. All series are available in the U.S. on MLB.tv with authentication to a participating pay TV provider. Games also are available live internationally, although not in Canada. Sportsnet is MLB's exclusive English-language broadcaster in Canada for every postseason game, while TVA Sports will be covering the entire AL postseason and the World Series in French, and broadcaster RDS will cover the entire NL postseason in French. Who are the starting pitchers? Tigers, Tarek Skubal, 13-6, 2.21 ERA, has a chance to put the Tigers in a commanding position in the series after giving the Tigers a lead in their wild-card series in Cleveland 5 days ago, having struck out 14 Guardians over 7 2/3 innings of one-run ball. That the former Seattle University star has a chance to do it in his old college town makes it more special. This city means a lot to me, Skubal said. Obviously, I spent 4 years here. I was born in California, raised in Arizona, but I feel like I kind of grew up here in college, getting independent. So this place will always have a special place in my heart. That said, the Mariners beat Skubal twice in as many meetings this season, with 7 runs scored over 10 and 2/3 total innings. The Mariners will give the ball to Luis Castillo, 11-8, 3.54 ERA, for his 4th career postseason start. He made 2 in Seattle's 2022 run and 1 in 2020 with Cincinnati, but this is his first at home. He's been his best self at T-Mobile Park this season, with a 2.60 ERA at home, compared to a 4.71 ERA on the road. Castillo is coming off his hottest stretch of the year to finish the regular season, going 3-0 with a 1.07 ERA and 24 strikeouts over 25 and 1/3 innings across 4 starts. The Rock has faced Detroit twice in 2025. In the second series of the season, he posted 7 innings of 2-run ball opposite Skubal to earn the win at home. In July at Comerica Park, the Tigers tagged him for 3 runs on 6 hits in 5+ innings, though the Mariners went on to win the game, 12-3. What are the starting lineups? Tigers, though Hinch rarely sticks with the same lineup, he's going to roll with the same order as long as they keep winning. Kerry Carpenter is the focal point in the order at T-Mobile Park, where he has slugged 4 home runs in 7 career games. Mariners, even amid personnel fluctuations throughout the regular season, Wilson deployed a much more consistent daily lineup based on who was on the roster. And that will likely remain in the playoffs, with the only factors changing based on the opposing pitcher's handedness. The Mariners have been turning to the same numbers 1 to 3 guys in all but 2 games since the trade deadline. How will the bullpens line up after the starter? Tigers, the good news for the Tigers bullpen is that they usually don't get many innings to fill when Skubal is starting. That's particularly helpful after they covered 7 innings in Game 1. Wildest pitched 2 innings to get the win in Game 1 but threw just 19 pitches to do it, so he should be available for a potential save in Game 2. In fact, none of the 7 relievers in Game 1 threw 20 pitches. Lefties Tyler Holton and Brant Herter threw 9 and 7 pitches, respectively. Sinkerballer Brennan Hanifee was the only reliever who didn't pitch. Mariners, Seattle ran through all of its high-leverage arms on Saturday, with Eduard Bazardo, Gabe Spear, Matt Brash and Andres Munoz all taking the hill in a losing effort, along with Caleb Ferguson and Carlos Vargas. Munoz went 2 innings for the first time in over 7 years, though he only needed to throw 25 pitches to get his 6 outs, and he had the highest workload of the group. That leaves Luke Jackson, Emerson Hancock, and Bryce Miller as the only completely fresh arms in the bullpen, though if Miller comes on in relief, it could impact his ability to possibly start one of the later games in the series. But all of Seattle's relievers have experience working back-to-back days, and with a travel day on the horizon Monday, as Munoz said, it's the playoffs, we're going to try to push a bit more to get the win. Any injuries of note? Tigers, Keith had 2 at-bats at DH in Game 1 after returning from his right rib cage injury, but he had a wrap around his midsection between at-bats. He'll continue to stay out of the field for now. The Mariners already know that they'll be without Brian Wu, pectoral inflammation, for this ALDS after not including him on their 26-man roster. However, Wilson said that the 2025 All-Star will continue to go through his throwing progression, which included light catch play in the outfield ahead of Game 1 with the hope that he could return to the AL Championship Series, should the Mariners advance. Who is hot and who is not? Tigers, Carpenter continues to feel at home at T-Mobile Park, where he has 4 career homers in 7 games. He has reached base safely in all but one of his 11 career postseason games, batting .10-432 with 2 homers, 7 RBIs, and 5 walks. Green is batting .6-416 this postseason, including consecutive multi-hit games. Mariners, Rodriguez picked up right where he left off in the regular season by going 3-4-5 with a homer and RBI single in Game 1, accounting for each of the Mariners' only 2 runs. In 7 games against Detroit this year, he's now 11-427, .407, with 4 homers, 2 doubles, 1 triple and 9 RBIs, good for a 1.529 OPS. As for who's not, Suarez is now hitting .154 with a .554 OPS in 85 plate appearances since his 2-homer game in Atlanta on September 7th. Anything else fans might want to know? Tigers,
Hold up. Bro, I clipped you because you a weirdo MAGA furry, and it just proves my point. MAGA is like liberal conservatives. Okay, you weird furry, and what's up, FRX? Okay, we on to the next news story. Hopefully it won't involve furries that support MAGA. Okay, here we go.
American Airlines cancels flight permanently, offers refunds. American Airlines serves over 200 million passengers each year, with more than 500,000 passengers flying on its planes daily. In 2024, the airline also flew 2.1 million flights spanning 1.8 billion miles. While clearly busy, American Airlines has lagged behind some premium competitors, including Delta Airlines and United Airlines, in terms of profitability. The airline has underperformed in part because it hasn't been providing the same level of premium experience. The airline is working to change that as it's been rolling out improvements, including some new lounges and other upgrades. The airline also routinely makes changes to its network to adjust to shifts in demand, including one recent decision to cancel some flights permanently. American Airlines is canceling flights to popular destinations. Image source, Shutterstock. American Airlines permanently cancels these flights. Airline Geeks announced the change to American Airlines flight plans on Monday, September 29, 2025. According to Airline Geeks, American Airlines will cancel the following flight: Dallas-Fort Worth to Eugene, Oregon. Airline Geeks said this change was first identified in Cirium Dio's schedule update. Cirium Dio is an airline analytics platform focused on the aviation industry that collects data and monitors air travel trends. American Airlines has operated this flight since 2021, so this marks the first time in 4 years that passengers have been unable to fly on American directly between these two destinations. When does the American Airlines flight cancellation take effect? The flight connecting Dallas-Fort Worth and Eugene, Oregon, used to operate year-round but recently switched to seasonal. As a result, it last flew on August 5, 2025. While the flights would ordinarily return again in the summer of 2026, this won't be the case next year. Flights for the 2026 year will not run, since American has removed them from its schedule for the upcoming travel season. American Airlines makes a tough choice when canceling flights. American Airlines provided a statement on the cancellation of the Dallas-Fort Worth flight to Eugene, Oregon, making clear that the airline had acted out of business necessity. The airline stated, "As part of a continuous evaluation of our network, American has made the difficult decision to discontinue service between Dallas-Fort Worth, DFW, and Eugene, Oregon, EUG. Affected passengers will be notified of the change. As with any situation when a flight is canceled, some passengers' travel plans will be disrupted." An American Airlines spokesperson indicated that the company is addressing this situation with customers who were scheduled to travel on the now canceled flight. Here's what a spokesperson said in a statement. "We're proactively reaching out to impacted customers and apologize for any inconvenience. Passengers will have to adjust to the canceled flight." American Airlines has offered the Dallas-Fort Worth to Eugene, Oregon flight since 2021, although previous cutbacks did occur when it moved from year-round to seasonal. This means many passengers in the area may have gotten used to having this flight option available over the last 4 years. They will need to adjust to the change. More airlines. American Airlines will still offer service to Eugene, though. According to Airline Geeks, passengers in Eugene will be able to fly to American's hub in Phoenix. For those whose flight plans for next year have been affected, it's worth noting that American Airlines has indicated it will reach out, so travelers should receive solutions soon. For many, this may mean booking with another carrier, leaving from a different airport, or coping with a connection during their travel.
Okay, guys. Okay. My bad. I was a little bit preoccupied because I'm like so confused. Dude said it's irrelevant. I'm pretty sure you guys see what this dude's saying to me. I'm a little bit disappointed because I don't ride American Airlines. I'm scared of planes. I'm happily not indoctrinated like the rest of y'all gangbangers on this joint. I don't understand why y'all gangbang like y'all do. Okay, what's going on right here? Hit this joint.
Trey Yesavage fans 11 in playoff debut as Blue Jays cruise. Toronto rookie Trey Yesavage set a Blue Jays postseason record by striking out 11 in 5 1/3 no-hit innings. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit the first postseason grand slam in team history, and Toronto beat the New York Yankees 13-7 on Sunday to take a 2-0 lead in the ALDS. Dalton Varsho had 4 extra base hits, including 2 home runs, and Ernie Clement and George Springer also homered as Toronto reached double figures in hits, 15, and runs for the second straight game. The Blue Jays had 3 home runs among their 14 hits Saturday in a 10-1 victory. They have as many home runs, 8, as strikeouts, 7, through 2 games. Varsho went 4 for 5 with 2 doubles, 4 RBIs and 4 runs scored. Guerrero went 3 for 5 and scored twice. Cody Bellinger homered and drove in 3 runs, and Ben Rice had 2 hits and an RBI in the loss. The Yankees scored 5 in the 7th, But it wasn't enough as Toronto won for the 8th time in 9 home meetings with New York. The Blue Jays went 2-4 in 6 games at Yankee Stadium, where the series shifts for Game 3 on Tuesday night. Yesevich, 1-0, was selected by Toronto with the number 20 pick last year in the amateur draft. The 22-year-old right-hander rose through 4 minor league levels this season before joining the Blue Jays and going 1-0 in 3 September starts. Yesevich needed fewer than 4 innings to beat Toronto's previous record for postseason strikeouts, 8, held by Dave Steid, David Price, twice, and Juan Guzman. It's obviously a big stage, Toronto manager John Schneider told Fox during his in-game interview. A 22-year-old kid, he's throwing strikes and really commanding everything really well. Known for his elite split-fingered fastball, Yesevich set a Blue Jays record by striking out 9 Rays batters in his September 15 debut. 8 of his 11 strikeouts Sunday came on the splitter. The other 3 came on fastballs that reached 96 miles per hour. Yesevich opened the game by striking out Trent Grisham on a splitter. Yesevich walked Aaron Judge on 4 pitches, then fanned Bellinger and Rice to start a streak of 12 straight outs that ended when Jazz Chisholm Jr. reached on Guerrero's fielding error in the 5th. It was nasty stuff, New York manager Aaron Boone said of Yesevich's arsenal. That split is unlike most of the stuff you'd ever run into. He had it going. We just didn't have an answer for that split. He was on his game. Yesevich responded by getting Ryan McMahon to pop up and fanning Anthony Volpe for his 11th strikeout. Yesevich struck out 6 straight over the 3rd and 4th innings as Volpe, Austin Wells, Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, and Rice were retired. Left-hander Justin Brohl came on to face Grisham after Yesevich threw 78 pitches, 48 for strikes. Schneider was booed as he came out to remove Yesevich with Toronto leading 12-0. The crowd of 44-75-64 then roared until Yesevich came out for a curtain call, lifting his arms over his head at the top of the dugout steps. Brohl retired Grisham on a grounder before Judge reached on an infield single for New York's first hit. Bellinger followed with a homer. Yankees left-hander Max Fried, 0-1, allowed 7 runs and 8 hits in 3+ innings. He gave up 7 runs in 33 1/3 innings in 5 September starts. Fried went 11-1 with a 1.82 ERA in 16 starts after a Yankees loss in the regular season, but suffered another difficult start in Toronto. He was 0-1 with a 6.35 ERA in 2 regular season road starts against the Blue Jays, giving up 10 runs, 8 earned, 5 walks and 9 hits, including 2 home runs. Toronto righty Shane Bieber, the 2020 AL Cy Young winner with Cleveland, is scheduled to start against Yankees lefty Carlos Rodon in Tuesday's Game 3. The Associated Press contributed to this report.
Okay, guys. Okay. We got some other stories that's about to be happening within meantime, I got to turn it up. I had to get a little bit closer over here. I had to see what's going on. It looks like Toronto's doing good. That's surprising because, I thought baseball was the American pastime, not the Canadian pastime. I don't know.
Panthers Dowdle rushes for 206 yards and win. Eyes Cowboys next. Charlotte, North Carolina Rico Dowdle remembers a time early in his NFL career with the Dallas Cowboys when owner Jerry Jones didn't seem to remember his name. That won't be a problem next Sunday when the Cowboys come to Bank of America Stadium on the heels of Dowdle rushing for a career-high 206 yards to help the Carolina Panthers overcome a 17-0 deficit for a 27-24 victory against the Miami Dolphins. They got to buckle up, Dowdle said of the Cowboys after Sunday's comeback. I think they know for sure. They didn't keep me there for 5 years for no reason. Dowdle, 27, wanted to remain with Dallas, 2-1, after rushing for a career-high 1,079 yards in 2024, but the two sides couldn't come together financially. So, the 2020 undrafted free agent out of South Carolina signed a 1-year, $2.75 million deal with the Panthers, 2-3, to back up Chuba Hubbard with incentives that could bring the value to about $6 million. Until Sunday, he was just a role player this season, rushing for 83 yards on 28 carries. But with Hubbard sidelined with a calf injury, Dowdle got the call. He made the most of it, tying Jonathan Stewart, 2009, for the second most yards in a game in team history. Were it not for late-game calf cramps that had Dowdle drinking pickle juice and anything else he could to get back on the field, he believes D'Angelo Williams' record of 210 yards in 2012 would have fallen. If I didn't leave with cramps, I definitely would have gotten it, Dowdle said. That Dowdle was facing one of the league's worst run defenses. The Dolphins were allowing 158 yards a game helped. That coach Dave Canales didn't give up on the running game as coaches often do. Down 17-0 didn't hurt, either. But Dowdle helped his own cause with effort. He had 100 yards after contact, also a career high. His 53-yard run in the third quarter with Carolina trailing 17-10 was the team's longest play from scrimmage this season. He had a 43-yard effort in the fourth quarter to set up his 1-yard touchdown run that gave Carolina its first lead, 20-17, with 6:10 remaining. That's when the cramps became an issue, forcing Canales to turn to rookie Trevor Etienne, who had 4 carries for 22 yards. But Dowdle stole the show on a day when quarterback Bryce Young bounced back from 2 early turnovers that put Carolina in a hole, and the Panthers overcame a 17-point deficit for only the 4th time in 117 tries. It's the attitude he ran with, the violence that he ran with, finishing through arm tackles, something that we've been challenging our guys on, Canales said. When we get to that second level, have a plan for how you finish. I saw a great finish today out of Rico. The Cowboys knew they had something good in Dowdle, but with money a factor they turned to 2021 second-round pick Javonte Williams, a free agent after 4 seasons with the Denver Broncos. Both Williams and Dowdle will enter Sunday's game on a roll. Williams had 135 yards rushing and a touchdown in Sunday's 37-22 victory against the New York Jets. Williams' role seems secure. Dowdle's will depend on the health of Hubbard, whose injury was called day-to-day by Canales on Friday. It could be more of a shared effort if Hubbard is cleared. Still, Dowdle said Dallas better be prepared for him. They know I'm a violent runner, he said. I'm looking forward to getting to the second level on them. They've just got to buckle up.
Okay, we on to the next story, guys. We are on to the next story. I'll be forgetting to turn this up because you guys gotta have like the audio. I gotta have the audio on point for you guys. I gotta have the point on for you, gentlemen. Okay. What's going on right here?
Haley Steinfeld shares major change from Josh Allen marriage. Haley Steinfeld shares major change from Josh Allen marriage. Originally appeared on E! Online. Haley Steinfeld has learned to appreciate a timeout. The Sinner star revealed that her relationship with Josh Allen, who she tied the knot with in May following 2 years of dating, has taught her to enjoy a slower pace of life, especially when it comes to her career. After all, the Buffalo Bills quarterback's job requires a very consistent routine, while her acting schedule is constantly changing. What we do is so unpredictable, and his job is on such a strict schedule, Haley explained to Variety in an interview published October 3rd. So it's actually a blessing. I try to organize my time so I can be where he is. And with Josh, 29, currently in the midst of the NFL's 2025 regular season, the Oscar nominee, 28, said she is presently enjoying some downtime so she can cheer him on during his games. This time of year, I get to hunker down, slow down, support him and live life, she continued. When the offseason rolls around, it's go time for me. In the past, taking time off work wasn't exactly a regular occurrence for Haley. More for me. Online. I've never lived this part of life before, outside of my work, she admitted. I've gotten a lot better at understanding what it means to slow down and to share that with someone. Haley added, that's the greatest thing ever. Photo by Michael Lachesano/Getty Images. And the starving singer isn't the only one enjoying married life. Indeed, Josh previously gushed that heading to the altar with Haley was the most important decision he'll ever make. And as he put it during a June 10th NFL press conference, I made the right one. As for what he appreciates most about his wife, the NFL star placed her morale and her support high on the list. When I get home, she's my biggest fan, my biggest supporter, he told the Associated Press in December. She's just the best. For more on Haley and Josh's winning love story, keep reading. May 2023, romance rumors. Following Josh Allen's breakup with longtime girlfriend Brittany Williams, the Buffalo Bills quarterback stepped out for dinner in NYC with Haley Steinfeld. 2 months later, the duo confirmed their relationship while kissing on vacation in Mexico. March 2024, surprise appearance. Nearly a year after the duo first sparked romance rumors, the athlete and the actress made a rare social media appearance while helping his sister, Nicola Madden, reveal the sex of her baby in an adorable TikTok video. March 2024, Trace Romantique. The Edge of 17 star and the NFL player went on a romantic outing in matching khaki outfits during Paris Fashion Week. July 2024, the City of Love. The NFL star made the couple's romance Instagram official, posting a photo of the couple posing in front of the Eiffel Tower in his July 23rd photo dump. July 2024, part of the family. Posted in that same photo dump, the starving singer squeezed in for a photo with Josh's family. August 2024, Mr. Hard Launch. Mr. Hard Launch, as reporter Kay Adams called him on her Up and Adams show, bashfully admitted we love when asked about his and Haley's relationship. November 2024, engagement. Hailey and Josh confirmed they were engaged in a November 29th Instagram post showing the athlete getting down on one knee as the Oscar nominee leaned in to give him a kiss. They captioned the post with the date of their major milestone, November 22nd, 24. February 2025, red carpet ready. Just a few months after their engagement, Josh and Hailey officially made their red carpet debut at the NFL Honors, where he was named MVP. And during his acceptance speech, he gave her a heartfelt shout-out. "You've been my rock and my best friend," he told her. "I would not be standing on this stage if it weren't for you." For the latest breaking news updates, click here to download the E! News app.
Hey, I've been in this little corny stream trolling while you guys been doing what you've been doing or whatever. Now it seems like they over there talking about MAGA furries and stuff. I'm so fucking confused. MAGA is like the most crazy liberal cult in existence.
The Great North canceled by Fox after 5 seasons. The Great North Fox. Fox has made it official, confirming that animated comedy The Great North will not be returning for a 6th season. The news comes 2 weeks after the 20th TV animation series, executive produced by Wendy Molyneux, Lizzie Molyneux-Logelin, and Lorraine Bouchard, wrapped its 5th season on the network. "We're so grateful for everything Wendy, Lizzie, Lorraine, and the amazing cast and crew put into The Great North," said Michael Thorne, president of Fox Television Network. "It's difficult to say goodbye, but we're thankful for the 5 hilarious seasons The Great North brought to the iconic animation domination lineup." This closes the book on Fox's 2025 bubble shows, which also included dramas Rescue HI-Surf, Accused, Alert, Missing Persons Unit, and The Cleaning Lady. Of the group, Accused was put on hold with a possibility to return in the future as an event. The rest have been cancelled. Watch on Deadline. While the call on Rescue HI-Surf was made in early May, the decisions on Alert, The Cleaning Lady, and The Great North were delayed until after the series had finished their most recent seasons. Alert and The Cleaning Lady were cancelled in June. The writing had been on the wall for The Great North since the show was left out of Fox's mega deal with Fox TV Animation announced in April, which included 4-year pickups for The Simpsons, Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, as well as American Dad. In its return to the network, the addition of American Dad, and Fox's renewals of its owned animated series Krapopolis and Grimsburg, in addition to the renewals of its 3 tentpoles, made for a crowded animated slate, pointing to a Great North cancellation. Created and written by Bob's Burgers executive producers Wendy Molyneux and Lizzie Molyneux-Logelin, as well as writer Minty Lewis, The Great North had a respectable 5-year run. It also became Fox's first animated comedy entry since Bob's Burgers to stick after a string of shows that didn't last. The Great North followed the Alaskan adventures of the Tobin family, as single dad Beef, Nick Offerman, does his best to keep his bunch of kids close, especially his only daughter, Judy, Jenny Slate, whose artistic dreams lead her away from the family fishing boat and into the glamorous world of the local mall. Rounding out the family are Judy's older brother, Wolf, Will Forte, and his wife, Honeybee, Dulce Sloan, middle brother Ham, Paul Rust, and 10-year-old going on 50 little brother Moon, Aparna Nancherla. While their mother is not in the picture, Judy seeks guidance from her boss, Allison, Megan Mullally, and her imaginary friend, Alanis Morissette, voicing herself, who appears to her in the Northern Lights. The Molyneux sisters served as executive producers and showrunners. Bob's Burgers creator Lorraine Bouchard was also an executive producer. The Great North is a 20th television animation production. Its animation was produced through Bento Box Entertainment.
We're going to get on to the next section of this stream. It seems like this dude don't want to debate me. He be on here trying to call people out or whatever. I ain't even going to respect this dude to say his name, though.
Stefon Diggs' first catch in Buffalo since January 2024 goes for 15-yard gain. New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs picks up 15 yards after short pass from quarterback Drake May. Forged in Foxborough Episode 3, Building an Identity. Season 1 of Forged in Foxborough presented by Mass General Brigham continues with Episode 3, Building an Identity. In this installment, we take you behind the scenes of head coach Mike Vrabel's first training camp as Patriots head coach and watch as rookies and veterans alike fight for a coveted 53-man roster spot. You won't want to miss this unprecedented look behind the scenes as the Patriots prepare for the 2025 season. Watch Episode 3. Your Privacy Choices. Your Privacy Choices. In order to provide you with free high-quality content that you love to watch and offers that are more relevant to you, the National Football League collects and shares certain personal information. Because we respect your privacy, we also provide you choices with respect to your personal information. You may use the toggles in the sections below to opt out of certain cookies, e.g., pixels, including the use of targeting cookies that may be deemed to result in the sale or sharing of personal information under certain United States laws. If you choose to opt out of these cookies, you will still see ads, though they may be less relevant to you. You are always free to turn optional cookies back on using this cookie preference center. For more information about how we collect and share your
Why is this reading
set in
about the
response to
cookies?
actions made by you would
I don't care about the cookies, bro. We wasn't here to read about the cookies. Damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Forged in Foxborough Episode 3, Building an Identity. Season 1 of Forged in Foxborough presented by Mass General Brigham continues with Episode 3, Building an Identity. In this installment, we take you behind the scenes of head coach Mike Vrabel's first training camp as Patriots head coach and watch as rookies and veterans alike fight for a coveted 53-man roster spot. You won't want to miss this unprecedented look behind the scenes as the Patriots prepare for the 2025 season. Watch Episode 3. Your privacy choices. Your privacy choices. In order to provide you with free high-quality content that you love to watch and offers that are more relevant to you, the National Football League collects and shares certain personal information. Because we respect your privacy, we also provide you choices with respect to your personal information. You may use the top
Chat, that loser dude, he really banned me from his stream. I can't even go in his jaw no more, big. Y'all, he banned me. I'm back in. It was a soft ban.
toggles in the sections below to opt out of certain cookies, e.g., pixels, including the use of targeting cookies that may be deemed to result in the sale or sharing of personal information under certain United States laws. If you choose to opt out of these cookies, you will still see ads, though they may be less relevant to you. You are
And it's still
set in
talking about
response to
cookies.
actions
Well, I
made by
can't
you
do
which
nothing about cookies. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Oh, it's because we was on the Patriots. Let's see what's going on with the Buffalo paper. It's like nothing, though.
Are you ready to welcome Stefon Diggs back to Buffalo? When I started to collect my thoughts for this article on Stefon Diggs, I realized it probably wouldn't be popular with a large number of Buffalo Bills fans. That's completely understood, as the tension around Diggs and his relationship with the Bills became a daily story before he was traded to the Houston Texans during the 2024 offseason. Despite the divorce between Diggs and the Bills, I choose to welcome him back to Buffalo for Sunday night's game against the New England Patriots. About his return, Diggs told Boston.com that, me, obviously, it's a little sentimental. I spent a lot of time there, and that returning will be a little bit emotional. While things certainly did not end well for Diggs in Buffalo, I can't help but look at the positives that Diggs brought to the club. When he arrived in 2020, he helped catapult the Bills' offense into another stratosphere, as his rapport with quarterback Josh Allen was evident immediately that season. Diggs led the team with 127 receptions for 1,535 yards, and Buffalo's offense reminded us of the Super Bowl-era Bills. I don't give all of the credit to Diggs for the team's resurgence, but it's certainly more than just a coincidence. I know his 4 seasons in Buffalo weren't always perfect, but I prefer to be thankful for what Diggs did for the Bills. After being torched by the Patriots for so many years, it was a memorable night when Diggs torched them on Monday Night Football for 145 yards and 3 touchdowns. In another special moment against New England, it was Diggs who politely told some Patriots fans to be quiet after scoring a touchdown in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Diggs also had a soft spot for young Bills fans, often connecting and playing catch with them prior to games. Again, I fully understand that things were far from perfect with Diggs in Buffalo, but I hope that Bills Mafia will welcome him back to Highmark Stadium properly in what should be an emotional moment on Sunday prior to the game. I should also note that after receiving a welcome from the fans, I hope the Bills shut out the Patriots, and that Diggs goes without a catch. Enjoy the game on Sunday, and go Bills!
Okay, we on to the next story, guys. We are on to the next story. We got this loser scared to debate us. Nobody wants to debate us. Nobody on the internet ever wants to debate us. Why? Because they losers. They losers. They don't even know they talking points. I know most people talking points better than them. And that's what's horrible about it. That's what's horrible about it. Remember, I don't gangbang. I don't gangbang. I don't do these gangs. They gangsters, though. And what's going on with this job, man? Oh, the Warriors. Let's see. We gonna go and look at the Warriors.
Lakers vs. Warriors live updates, scores, highlights from NBA preseason game. DeAndre Ayton and the Los Angeles Lakers will look to bounce back from losing their preseason opener when they take on the Golden State Warriors at the Chase Center on Sunday, October 5th. With LeBron James and Luka Doncic not expected to play, Reeves is expected to serve as a featured player in the lineup. Neither James nor Doncic played in the Lakers' preseason opener on Friday. Austin Reeves had a 20-point performance in the 103-81 loss to the Phoenix Suns. Reeves also had 3 rebounds and 2 assists in his 21 minutes of play. Dalton Knecht had 6 points and 6 rebounds in 26 minutes of play. It will be the preseason opener for the Warriors. Warrior stars play significant minutes. Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler III and Draymond Green played at least 15 minutes in the first half against the Lakers. Halftime, Warriors 62, Lakers 55. Warriors guard Stephen Curry shot 5-4-7 from the field for 14 points in 15 minutes of play. Curry was also 3-4-5 from the three-point line. Gabe Vincent led the Lakers in the first half with 16 points and 4 assists in 14 minutes of play. 1Q, Warriors 32, Lakers 31. The Warriors continue to roll with their star-studded lineup throughout the first quarter. The Warriors lead the Lakers 24-15 with 3:55 left in the opening period. Golden State would finish out the quarter with the lead. Warriors take lead in first quarter. Jimmy Butler makes the free throw to even the game at 11 with 8:33 left in the first quarter. Draymond misses a layup attempt on the Warriors' next possession but manages to tip the ball in immediately for the second chance points. The Warriors lead 13-11 in the middle of the first quarter. Al Horford checks in for Warriors. Al Horford checked in for the Warriors with 8:38 left in the first quarter. Lakers, Warriors keep it close early. The Lakers start fast and build an early 7-2 lead with several of Golden State's star players in the lineup. The Warriors respond well to close the game with Moses Moody hitting a 3-point shot to make it a 1-point game. What time is Lakers versus Warriors? The Los Angeles Lakers will travel to play the Golden State Warriors in a preseason game at Chase Center in San Francisco, California. The game is scheduled for 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. How to watch Warriors versus Lakers. Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Location, Chase Center, San Francisco, California. TV, ESPN. Stream, Fubo, watch ESPN. Lakers starting lineup versus Warriors. The Lakers starting lineup will feature Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, and Gabe Vincent. Warriors starting lineup versus Lakers. The Warriors will have a star-studded lineup to start the preseason with Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler III and Draymond Green expected to play. Moses Moody and Brandon Podziemski will round out the starting lineup for Golden State. Lakers star players ruled out. Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and Marcus Smart are among the players ruled out for tonight's game. While LeBron did not play, he was at the game and on the bench.
I know I should have said something, but I did a quick transition. I'm getting a little bit better over and over and over again. We finding a good story to read. We got the NY Post. Is it ready? It's ready.
Beachfront home of South Carolina judge, ex-senator burned to ground, injuring 3. An inferno ripped through the waterfront home of a South Carolina judge and her Democratic ex-senator husband on Saturday, leaving 3 people hospitalized, according to authorities and reports. Circuit Court Judge Diana Goodstein's Edisto Beach home went up in flames around midday, sending plumes of black smoke into the air and forcing her husband, former Dem State Senator Arnold Goodstein, to jump from the first floor to escape the blaze, the Post and Courier reported. Circuit Court Judge Diana Goodstein's Edisto Beach home went up in flames midday, forcing her husband, former Dem State Senator Arnold Goodstein, to jump from the first floor to escape the blaze. St. Paul's Fire District. Arnold Goodstein, along with 2 additional occupants, were rescued by several neighbors and paramedics from a marshy, remote area behind the 3-story home, resident Tom Peterson told the outlet. The individuals were reached by emergency workers in kayaks, according to the St. Paul's Fire District. 1 person was air evacuated to the Medical University of South Carolina, and the other 2 occupants, who have not yet been identified, were brought to the Medical University of South Carolina on ground, according to Captain Casey Campbell with the Culleton County Fire Rescue. Sources close to Goodstein's family confirmed Arnold was airlifted after breaking multiple bones in his hips, legs and feet after escaping from the 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home, Fitz News reported. Diana Goodstein, 69, had been walking on a beach with her dogs when the flames swallowed the home in the lush Jeremy K. private gated community. South Carolina Judicial Branch. Diana Goodstein, 69, had been walking on a beach with her dogs when the flames swallowed the home in the lush Jeremy K. private gated community, Peterson told the Post and Courier. The condition of all 3 escapees wasn't immediately known. South Carolina native Judge Diane Goodstein was elected to her first judgeship in May 1998 and has served continuously ever since, according to her biography. Her husband, Arnold Goodstein, served in the House and the South Carolina Senate for different terms in the 1970s, according to public records. He was a Democrat representing Charleston County, the Nerve reported. The State Law Enforcement Division is actively investigating the incident, though it is not yet clear what caused the large property to burn to the ground. WCBD News 2. He also led Somerville Homes, a large home-building business that ceased operations in 2008 and filed for $61 million bankruptcy, the outlet said. The couple shares 2 children, Arnold Samuel Goodstein II and Eve Schaefer Goodstein, according to Diana's biography page. The State Law Enforcement Division is actively investigating the incident, though it is not yet clear what caused the large property to burn to the ground, the outlet reported.
Hey, we got a lot going on. I gotta turn the mic back up so you guys can hear me clearly. We're gonna keep going through these news stories or whatever. And I'm just in here antagonizing a hateful MAGA troll. But you know, they don't know what they got going on because they don't know their religion. Okay, what's going on? Get this joint going.
MundoDeportivo.com. The VAR of Athletic Mallorca, it's a clear penalty. Story by Ramon Fuentes de 4 p.m. Athletic won again last night after 6 consecutive games without doing so between La Liga and the Champions League. And they achieved it after a hard-fought 2-1 victory against Mallorca, and that had the first VAR intervention from the monitor of the day. It was 6 minutes into the match and after a corner kick when Inaki Williams was hit on a split ball by Martin Valgent. Initially, referee Alejandro Quintero considers that there is nothing punishable and indicates a corner kick. It is then that he receives the warning from Carlos del Cerro Grande's VOR room. Alejandro, I recommend a review for a potential penalty in the Mallorca area. At the same time, you can hear how they prepare the cameras for the review. Right goal first, yes, then left goal. Once the referee reaches the monitor, I'm here Carlos. From the VAR they begin to give him the instructions. I'm going to leave it for you a second in dynamics so you can see. You're going to see how the number 24 hits Inaki Williams and never plays the ball. The field referee responds it's clear, while the Madrid international from the VOR warns him that I have another camera, if you want, to which the Andalusian referee responds, come perfect. Once the same sequence is thrown at him several times, Alejandro Quintero he resolves, perfect, I can see how he is late. It's a clear penalty and I'm going to resume with a penalty and without a card. To which Carlos del Cerro gives the go-ahead from the VOR room, received Alejandro. Sponsored content. More for you. Save70.com. 2025 flight deals to anywhere, $49 cheap flights to anywhere, $49 super cheap flight deals. Sponsored. La Razón. Ya ese conoce el alcance de la legión de Mbappé, ¿cuánto tiempo estará de baja? Smarterflyer.com. Breeze Airlines flights, unbeatable flight prices and tickets. Sponsored. MundoDeportivo.com. Alex Marquez alza la voz por lo ocurrido con su hermano Mark en MotoGP.
And we're about to be on to the next news. The full moon in October. What's going on with full moons? I don't know, but we got something for you from space.com.
Don't miss the full harvest supermoon rise on October 6th. Here's what to expect. See the full harvest supermoon rise on October 6th. Image credit, Tayfun Koskin / Anadolu via Getty Images. The first supermoon of 2025 takes to the night sky in less than 1 week. Here's what you need to know about the full harvest moon before it rises to put on a magnificent show on October 6th. October's full moon phase will occur at 11:48 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on October 6th, 3:48 GMT on October 7th, when the lunar disk will be positioned opposite the sun in the evening sky, appearing fully lit by direct sunlight. This month's full moon is called the harvest moon because it rises closest to the autumnal equinox, when farmers historically would work under the light of the moon to bring in the last of summer's bounty before the weather turned. This month's full moon occurs as the natural satellite approaches its closest point to Earth in its monthly orbit, giving rise to a dramatic supermoon that will appear slightly larger than usual in the night sky. Viewers in the U.S. will be treated to a spectacular view of the harvest moon when it rises over the eastern horizon at sunset on October 6th. The supermoon will appear particularly imposing around moonrise, when an effect called the moon illusion tricks our brains into believing that it is larger than when it is directly overhead, with no foreground objects for reference. Top telescope pick. Image credit, Amazon. Looking for a telescope to view the moon? The Celestron Nexstar 4SE is our top pick for beginners. For a more in-depth look at our Celestron Nexstar 4SE review. Moongazers may also see the lunar disk adopt an orange-yellow hue in the hour following moonrise as Earth's atmosphere scatters the blue light reflecting from its surface, while allowing longer, redder wavelengths through. Saturn will be visible shining a little over 15 degrees to the upper right of the full moon as it rises on October 6th, with the 4 stars of the famous square Pegasus asterism forming a diamond directly above the lunar disk. A good rule of thumb, pun intended, is to remember that your clenched fist held at arm's length covers about 10 degrees of sky. Photographers hoping to capture the event should check out our roundups of the best cameras and lenses for astrophotography in 2025, along with our expert's guide to photographing Earth's natural satellite using a DSLR camera. Editor's note: if you capture an image of the harvest supermoon and want to share it with Space.com's readers, then please send your photos, comments, name and location to spacephotos@space.com.
Okay, we about to be on the next story. We're going on to the next story, guys. We're going on to the next story. Yeah, you guys already know. We're getting sleepy, guys. You guys are getting very, very sleepy. You already know, though.
Ike Turner Jr., son of Tina and Ike Turner, dead at 67. Tina Turner's son Ike Turner Jr., dead at 67. Tina Turner and Ike Turner's son, Ike Turner Jr. has died. TMZ has learned. Tina's niece, Jacqueline Bullock, tells TMZ. Ike Jr. died Saturday at a Los Angeles hospital from kidney failure. She says he'd battled severe heart issues for years, and we're told his health had been declining for some time. He also recently suffered a stroke in early September. Born in 1958 to Ike Sr. and Lorraine Taylor, Ike Jr. was adopted by Tina early in his life and grew up amid his parents' whirlwind music career. After Tina split from her ex-husband Ike Sr., Ike Jr. went on to work as her sound engineer for a short time, but the collaboration was brief. Ike Jr. was one of 4 children connected to Tina and Ike's iconic union. He largely stayed out of the spotlight in recent years but remained connected to the legacy of both of his parents. Ike Turner Sr. died in 2007, and Tina passed in 2023. Ike Jr. was 67. R.I.P.
Okay. We getting on to the next news story. I know the audio be down and up and down and up. Let me put this up a little bit higher. I just want you guys to see what we got going on out here in these online streets, okay? But rest in peace, Tina Turner. I did not expect to see that going on. We're going to translate it to English. They said English or Spanish? English.
Pumas vs Chivas di Las Star, dueto Storm at Olympic Stadium. Play. Álvaro Morales, The Classic of Mediocrity is going to be played, 4:32.
Pumas vs Chivas delays start due to storm at Olympic Stadium. Play. Álvaro Morales, The Classico of Mediocrity is going to be played, 4:32. The Football Picante table analyzes the duel between Chivas and Pumas, where both teams are looking to score key points towards the Liga MX play-in. 4:32. The game originally scheduled at 7 p.m. will begin later due to weather conditions at the CU Stadium. The match between Pumas and Chivas on matchday 12 delayed the start due to weather conditions in the surroundings of the Estadio Olímpico Universitario. The duel originally scheduled to start at 7 p.m. had to be postponed, Liga MX reported with a message on social networks. The Pumas vs Chivas match to be played at the Estadio Olímpico Universitario will delay its originally scheduled start for 7 p.m., Liga MX reported on its social networks in the first instance. This is due to the weather conditions in the vicinity of the stadium. In coordination with Civil Protection, the new start time will be determined and informed, he added about the reason for the delay in the start of the game. Around 5:15 p.m., Central Mexico time, a torrential rain began over the south of Mexico City, a situation that complicated the arrival of the teams and fans, although little by little they occupied the stands of the building. Even because the entrances of the teams to the tunnels are not roofed, the elements of both teams got a little wet before entering the stadium. On the other hand, the field of the Estadio Olímpico Universitario presented flooding, which was treated by personnel of the building about half an hour before the initial start of the game. In coordination with the respective authorities and the clubs, the delay of the game was agreed and both clubs also postponed their warm-up on the pitch. When the local sound gave the indication of the delay of the initial whistle, the audience booed in annoyance at the action that was taken. Liga MX confirmed the start time of the game for 7:35 p.m., after the players of both teams came out to warm up at 7 p.m.
Why this on that loading up? Trying to get this joint loading up, but this phone don't want to load up. We got CBS Sports though, and that don't want to work either. We might have to be deleting a lot of stuff out here. Courier Journal.
What channel is Sunday Night Football Patriots Bills game on tonight? Time, how to watch, stream. The Buffalo Bills will play the New England Patriots in the NFL's Week 5 Sunday Night Football game. Kickoff is scheduled for 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, October 5, 2025, at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. The game will be broadcast on NBC and available to stream on Peacock and NFL+. Entering the game, the Buffalo Bills have a 4-0 record, while the New England Patriots are 2-2. The 2025 NFL season continues with Sunday Night Football tonight, but who is playing on NBC and Peacock? Here's what you need to know about tonight's matchup, the NFL Week 5 schedule, how to watch Sunday Night Football, this week's TV lineup and more. Who plays Sunday Night Football game live on TV tonight? What NFL teams are playing today? The Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots will battle at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, tonight. Here's how to watch the Bills versus the Patriots game today. The full NFL schedule minus with the TV channel and start time for each game minus is listed below. What time does Sunday Night Football Buffalo Bills New England Patriots game start tonight, October 5th, 2025? When is NFL Week 5 Sunday Night Football game today? The New England Patriots and Buffalo Bills will play at 8:20 p.m. Sunday, October 5th, 2025. Watch Patriots Bills NFL Week 5 action with Fubo. What channel is Sunday Night Football New England Patriots vs. Buffalo Bills game tonight, October 5th, 2025? How to watch NFL Week 5 Sunday Night Football game today. The New England Patriots and Buffalo Bills will air on NBC at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday, October 5th, 2025. Watch the NFL on Peacock. How to stream Sunday Night Football Bills vs. Patriots game.
Hey, I don't know if you guys came over from the other joint. I never turned the volume all the way down, so y'all might have heard me laughing or whatever. You guys know you might have came over from the other joint. I had to be in there trolling that boy. I had to, because I just hate a lot of these MAGA dudes now, and I'm slowly hating them more and more. I'm not even a Trump hater, but I hate a lot of these MAGA dudes. And why do I hate these MAGA dudes? Because, like, these are just the liberals that jumped off of being Democrats around Obama or whatever. They was like regular racist Democrats, and they hopped over here like, bro, go the fuck back where you started from. Listen, we didn't have no trailer park Republicans when I was growing up. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't become Republican until you started getting money and started thinking about your safety and security and stuff. And it's just a little bit odd. It's a little bit strange. It's a little bit corny. I'm not even going to do the shout out because I don't know his name. It just randomly comes up. They like to put his live next to mine, at least when I scroll down by accident. So I just found myself going in there trolling my guy. But you guys know how we be
QB
doing.
Cam Ward earns first NFL win as Titans stun Cardinals. Glendale, Arizona. It took 5 tries, but Tennessee Titans rookie quarterback Cam Ward finally got his first NFL win behind an improbable fourth-quarter comeback Sunday at Arizona. The Titans, who trailed 21-6 in the fourth, saw their win.
Oh, and I got one other thing to say. Like, what I said is accurate. Look up Thomas Jefferson and when he swore into Congress. You ain't got to look up anything farther than Thomas Jefferson swearing into Congress. If you can find the original files, you're going to be like, what? Yeah, bro, a lot of the founders was like that. Benjamin Franklin ain't want to make it public, and that's why, like, no, it was a different type of time. It's a lot crazier over here, and a lot of these MAGA dudes seeming like they want to bring it back. Like, bro, we moved past that. Like, I don't know how to describe it.
Win probability dip as low as 1.8%. But led by Ward's 193 passing yards in the final quarter, the Titans scored 16 unanswered points to stun the Cardinals 22-21, marking the second most improbable comeback this NFL season, according to Next Gen Stats. The victory snapped a 10-game losing streak by Tennessee dating back to last season. Ward completed 13 of 18 passes in the final frame for 193 yards, more than the 155 fourth-quarter passing yards he had in the previous 4 games combined. I think the second half, I really saw the field better in terms of just getting the ball out, letting my guys make plays, said Ward, who threw for a career-high 265 yards. I wish I would have started better personally, but at the end of the day it don't matter how you start. It's how you finish. After completing only 5 of his 16 passes in the first half, Ward bounced back and made some throws in the second. On the Titans' first drive of the fourth quarter, he found Calvin Ridley on a seam route for a 47-yard gain, then dropped a pass perfectly over the shoulder to Gunnar Helm for a 19-yard gain to the Cardinals' 1-yard line. On the next play, Tony Pollard punched it in to make the score 21-12. Cam made big plays when we needed him to, Titans coach Brian Callahan said. The play selection and Cam's execution of it were spot on. That's what you need in those moments. The win wouldn't have happened without some good fortune. A pass intended for Ridley was tipped by linebacker Mack Wilson Sr. and intercepted by safety Dadrian Taylor Demerson. Taylor Demerson fumbled the ball as he tried to run after the interception, and Titans receiver Tyler Lockett recovered the ball in the end zone for a touchdown to pull the Titans within 2 points. The Tennessee defense forced a punt on Arizona's next defensive series. Ward and the Titans offense took over at their own 18-yard line, down by 2 points with 1:53 remaining. Ward completed 3 of his 4 throwing attempts, including a well-placed pass to Ridley for a 38-yard gain that set up Joey Sly's 29-yard game-winning field goal. Cam did a hell of a job of controlling that offense and getting us down to be able to kick that field goal, Titans defensive lineman Jeffrey Simmons said. I told him that's why we drafted you number 1 overall. His calmness in that pocket. I don't know how many rookie quarterbacks could have that type of poise.
Hey, they saying he a rookie. Well, if he's a rookie, I don't know. Maybe you should eat a cookie. I see Mr. Beast left himself like a letter from 10 years ago. That was a little odd, too. I'll see if I can find a story about that. Because, I don't like going to people's videos. When you go to people's videos or whatever, show stuff from their pages, they just get all weird. They be weirding out and stuff. And it's like, I ain't got time to weird out. And we ain't going to put no money in Jimmy's pocket. Because we all know Jimmy is an Adobe Acrobat. No, we don't support Adobe Acrobats in any way with views, likes, comments, or any of that.
NFL winners and losers, Ravens might be cooked after embarrassing loss to Texans. Of all the possibilities for the NFL season, the Baltimore Ravens possibly being done by the first week of October wasn't on anyone's mind. It wasn't just that the Ravens lost Sunday. They were without several key players, including Lamar Jackson, and it wasn't hard to imagine them losing to the Houston Texans. It's that there wasn't a lot of fight from those on the field. Maybe it was a hopeless cause, considering the Ravens lineup looked like something you'd see in the preseason. But it was startling to see the Texans blow them out, 44-10, with virtually no resistance. The Texans led 24-3 at halftime and the Ravens barely seemed to try on Houston's first possession of the second half, which ended in a long Nick Chubb touchdown. The Ravens looked like a team that didn't want to play Sunday. The Ravens season could still be salvaged, there are still 13 weeks to go, after all, but it's getting harder to see a path back to respectability. Jackson might need more time to heal from a hamstring injury, and the Ravens having a bye in 2 weeks will factor into how Baltimore plays his return. By the time Jackson returns, the Ravens might be 1-5. Next week they face the Los Angeles Rams, 3-2, who will have extra rest and be angry after blowing an overtime game to the San Francisco 49ers. Given how easily the Texans blew out the junior varsity version of the Ravens on Sunday, it's hard to see Baltimore beating a good LA team. It isn't just Jackson who is out. Included in the Ravens' inactive Sunday were safety Kyle Hamilton, cornerback Marlon Humphrey, linebacker Roquan Smith, and offensive tackle Ronnie Stanley. Defensive tackle Namdi Madubike is on injured reserve. That's a list of some of the best players at their positions in the NFL. And yet, injuries aren't the Ravens' only excuse for their 1-4 start. The season was in danger of falling apart before those hit. Yahoo Sports TV is here. Watch live shows and highlights 24/7. The defense has been arguably the worst in the NFL. C.J. Stroud carved the Ravens up Sunday. He had 3 touchdown passes in the first half. He also had more rushing yards at halftime than Derrick Henry, outgaining him 30-8. Baltimore is going to have to consider a change with defensive coordinator Zach, or injuries aren't the only reason for the defense's failure. It has been a problem since week 1, when Josh Allen brought the Buffalo Bills all the way back for a wild win. The Ravens will get healthier. The Pittsburgh Steelers don't seem like a team that will run away with the AFC North, and the Bengals and Browns are very unlikely to be factors in the division race. There's a slight hope that Baltimore can still make something out of its season. But after it was thoroughly embarrassed Sunday, that hope is running out fast. Here are the rest of the winners and losers from Week 5 of the NFL season. Winners. Levante David and some Bucs luck. QB Sam Darnold deserved better after a 4-touchdown game than throwing an interception that caromed off a helmet. With less than a minute to go in a wild game at the Seattle Seahawks, Darnold was pressured and threw over the middle. His pass deflected off a helmet and Buccaneers linebacker Levante David had a great reaction play to grab the ball for an interception. It wasn't Darnold's best decision, but it was still bad luck that it got picked off. The Bucs were already in field goal range after the pick. They set up Chase McLaughlin for the game winner as time expired, and Tampa Bay escaped with a 38-35 victory. The Buccaneers are 4-1 and each win has come in the final minutes. Tampa Bay is getting a little lucky to start the season, but the Bucs won't complain about their big lead in the NFC South. Shane Steichen, he started this season on the hot seat. 5 weeks into the season, he's one of the top candidates for NFL Coach of the Year. The Indianapolis Colts have been one of the best stories in the league so far. The Colts improved to 4-1 with an easy 40-6 win over the Las Vegas Raiders. One of the most important decisions made in August was the Colts picking Daniel Jones to start the season at quarterback. Jones has been tremendous, and Steichen is a big part of his success. So is Jonathan Taylor, who is taking pressure off Jones with some elite production. Taylor scored 3 more touchdowns Sunday. Jones has been a revelation after he was cut by the New York Giants last season. He had an efficient 212 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Ravens. His career revival looks good on Steichen. So would a division title. Cleveland Browns. Sunday's result from London was disappointing for the Browns. The Minnesota Vikings scored with 25 seconds left to get a 21-17 win. The Browns couldn't put the game away despite multiple chances to do so, and that will sting on a long flight home. But there was a lot to feel good about for the Browns. Look at the box score. Rookie quarterback Dylan Gabriel got his first start, in a nearly impossible situation in London against a tough defense, and played well. He had 190 yards and 2 touchdowns in a mostly mistake-free game. Rookie tight end Harold Fannin Jr. caught one of those touchdowns. Rookie running back Quinton Judkins had 110 yards and looks like a great second-round draft pick. Rookie linebacker Carson Schweissinger had a game-high 11 tackles. It was a loss for the Browns, though a competitive one against a Vikings team that won 14 games last season. But Sunday provided a positive glimpse of the future. Kellen Moore, a rookie head coach who goes through September without a win, has to start wondering how long it'll take to get that first career victory. At least the New Orleans Saints were close a few times in Moore's first 4 games. The Saints are winless no more. Moore got his first career win as the Saints rallied from a 14-3 deficit to beat the New York Giants 26-14. New Orleans defense got the big play, as it forced a Cam Scatebo fumble and safety Jordan Howden returned at 86 yards for the score. That was a massive momentum shift in a close game. It was one of 5 turnovers caused by the defense. 3 of them were by Giants rookie quarterback Jackson Dart. The Saints probably won't win many games this season. Sunday, at home against the Giants, was a shot to get one. Moore can sleep better at night with his first NFL coaching win out of the way. Losers. Arizona Cardinals. You won't find a much weirder loss this NFL season than the one the Cardinals took Sunday. In the fourth quarter, Emari Demercado broke what looked like a 72-yard TD run that would have given the Cardinals a 27-6 lead. But it was a 71-yard run, because Demercado repeated a mistake that has been made way too often in the NFL, and he dropped the ball before scoring. The Titans had done nothing to that point. But they suddenly came alive. And got a second huge break. Cam Ward threw an interception, but it was fumbled by the Cardinals, batted around into the end zone, and Titans receiver Tyler Lockett recovered for a touchdown. That cut Arizona's lead to 21-19. At that point it was clear that something weird was happening. The Cardinals couldn't close out the game, the Titans got the ball back, and Ward masterfully directed a drive into field goal range. To the dismay of the 24% of the Yahoo Sports survival football pickers, Arizona was the most popular choice in Week 5. The Titans nailed a field goal with no time left for the 22-21 win. That's Tennessee's first win of the season. It's one of the craziest wins of this or any other season, and one of the weirder losses too. Los Angeles Chargers. It was only 2 weeks ago when the Chargers were the toast of the NFL. The problem with being upset by a bad New York Giants team isn't just the loss but letting it become 2 or more losses. The Chargers started hot on Sunday, but then the offense stalled and they lost 27-10 to the Washington Commanders. Suddenly a 3-0 start has turned into 3-2. With the Chargers' injury situation on the offensive line, a quick rebound isn't guaranteed either. The Chargers are still a good team. But in a tough AFC West, a losing streak isn't a good idea. Jake Browning, at one point in the third quarter Sunday, Ja'Marr Chase had 4 catches and 3 tackles. And not because he was pulling a Travis Hunter and playing both ways. Jake Browning kept throwing terrible interceptions, which turned Chase into a tackler and made the Bengals' offense unwatchable. Browning, who played well as Joe Burrow's injury replacement 2 seasons ago, has become a massive liability since Burrow went down with an injury earlier this season. In Browning's first start, the Bengals didn't score a touchdown until late in the fourth quarter when they trailed 48-3. Their offense didn't score a touchdown at all against the Denver Broncos in Week 4's Monday night doubleheader. For much of Sunday's 37-24 loss to the Detroit Lions, it looked even worse than those first two Browning starts. The Bengals' offense finally got some big plays to make the final score look better, but Cincinnati was in too big of a hole for it to make a difference. If there was any doubt, Browning took a sack for a safety in the final 2 minutes. Browning ended up with 3 touchdowns, but his 3 interceptions decided the game. Maybe the rally in the second half helps going forward. The Bengals need something positive to feel good about. The winless New York Jets. Speaking of rookie head coaches who might be worrying about when that first win will come, let's discuss the Jets. If there's one play to summarize the lack of any pride the Jets had this season, it was on a 66-yard run by Javonte Williams. The lack of tackling as Williams got into the open field was startling. The Jets got nothing going until garbage time against the Dallas Cowboys defense, which had been one of the worst in the NFL. New York's defense wasn't much better. The Jets are 0-5 after a 37-22 loss to the Cowboys, and it might be a while before they get the first win of the season. There aren't any signs that they're close to a breakthrough. Aaron Glenn was hired.
Oh, did you follow me from that stream? This guy must have followed me from his boyfriend's stream. His boyfriend? I knew dude had sugar in his tank. I knew the boy had sugar in his tank. The fuck we got going? I'm trying not to cuss that much. But I'm trying to give you an update on this Patriots-Giant game. Look like the Patriots are still winning, because that's like the number one trending. Everything keeps being about the Bills, so I don't know. It's crazy. We got the MAGA. What is he? The MAGA furry. The MAGA furry. Okay. How long have you been a MAGA furry for? See, I keep telling y'all about these motherfuckers. I keep telling y'all about them. Everybody they make fun of is everybody they banging.
Colts Jonathan Taylor, Raiders Ashton Jeanty aim to use similar styles to help their teams rebound. Indianapolis Colts running back Jonathan Taylor uses his uncanny blend of speed, strength, and shiftiness to outrun NFL defenses. Las Vegas Raiders running back Ashton Jeanty is trying to do the same. On Sunday, 2 of the league's most explosive runners, one with 3 1,000-yard seasons and an NFL rushing title, the other trying to create his own niche by becoming the league's best rookie, meet in Indy. Taylor knows exactly what he's up against. I thought he had a heck of a career in college, seeing Barry Sanders highlights, seeing how close he got, Taylor said of Jeanty, a former Boise State star who finished 7 yards short of Sanders' NCAA single-season record of 2,628. I just know the narrative of who's he's playing against kind of reminded me of going to a small high school. They're like, well, who is he playing against? Taylor added, it's like, well, what do you want him to do? He's dominating his opponent across from him. On paper and on tape, these two look quite similar. Taylor played at a small high school in New Jersey, posted 2 2,000-yard seasons at Wisconsin, and heard the debate over whether his hefty workload and propensity to fumble would impact his draft stock. Indy, 3-1, still took him in the second round in 2020, and 6 years later, Taylor is still one of the league's best. He leads the NFL with 414 yards rushing this season, is tied for second with 77 carries, and is tied for 6th in TD runs. Raiders coach Pete Carroll is, as usual, making run defense a priority if Las Vegas, 1-3, hopes to snap a 3-game losing streak. Our run defense has been solid. We've been pretty consistent, except for that one big play.
So I don't know if you guys realize I was a little bit absent from the stream earlier, and you guys really didn't know what was going on, but like, yo, it got crazy because dude was talking all this trash. It's like, I'll debate anybody. It's like, pay me $10 and I'll debate you. Go on Discord. I'm not going on Discord. Discord is like an Adobe Acrobat, like exchange platform or whatever. I'm not going on no platform that every time I hear about the platform, like it's the same reason. What was that joint? Gab or whatever, and all these other joints. Like, bro, you gotta hold up, bro. You gotta hold up. Like, I don't understand why you guys be out here talking about, you gotta pay me to debate, yo. Pay me to debate. He wants $10 though. He wants $10. Dude just wants a bag. He gotta have it. He trying to cover. I keep trying to tell y'all. I keep telling y'all about these winos. These wino rhinos, aka MAGA. But we're gonna get back into this news story because you guys don't want to hear about what I got going on in the back end. You want to see it when it comes out. That's why I hired some AI assistants. I got the AI working all crazy over here, and as in hired, I say I did this shit myself. I'm doing like custom programs. You know what I mean? You're gonna see we all over the place, bro. You're gonna see we all over the place. I holler at you.
Play, he said. It's the fundamentals, it's the line of scrimmage. It's all those things on both sides of the football that they can elevate and really, really come around. Janti, meanwhile, started his football career in Italy before returning to the U.S. After getting overlooked by bigger schools, he landed at Boise State, led the Broncos to a college football playoff appearance, and topped the 2,000-yard mark last year. Then came the questions about competition. And, like the Colts, the Raiders took the plunge, selecting Janti with the number 6 overall pick in April. He has rewarded Las Vegas by entering Week 5 with the most yards rushing by a rookie, 282, 3 scores, and is causing plenty of intrigue and concern. Some rookies are physical off the bat, but he's a powerful runner, very strong, Colts coach Shane Steichen said. He doesn't shy away from contact, so it's going to be a physical football game on Sunday with him running the football. We're excited for the challenge. But yeah, he's just a hell of a player. And, as Steichen would say, so is Taylor. Janti is a stand-up guy. One thing that separates Janti from other backs, though.
Listen, okay, McAfee, you might need to go back to school. You're like kind of proving my point with this. When you say week like that's week like 7 days in a week. You know what I mean? That's not like week WEAK. So yeah, we're just gonna have to come in here, correct it or whatever. Matter of fact, it's your comment. I can't edit your comment. You should see if you can edit your own comment though, bro, because you making yourself and all other MAGA furries look a little slow, bro.
Is his unconventional stance of standing straight up before the ball is snapped. Offensive coordinator Chip Kelly worked with Janti on establishing a more typical stance where the running back leans forward. Janti tried it for the 3 games and rushed for a total of 144 yards. When he returned to his old stance last weekend, he rushed for 138 yards and averaged 6.6 yards a carry. So it may be here to stay. I just think it's different, Janti said. A lot of times when something's different, it doesn't always come off to people that it could work that way. But it works, so no need to change it. Another compelling show. It's not just the running back competition that will be must-see TV on Sunday. 2 of the top young tight ends will be on the same field, too. The Raiders selected Brock Bowers 2 spots ahead of Indy in the 2024 draft, and Bowers hasn't disappointed. He has caught at least 2 passes in each of his first 21 games, and if he does it again Sunday, he'll break the NFL record set by Sam Laporta in 2023-24. The Colts got Tyler Warren in the first round of this year's draft, and he leads all tight ends with 263 yards receiving. He also scored the first TD of his career last week, on a 2-yard run. Replacing Miller. Left tackle Colton Miller has been the Raiders' best offensive lineman, but he went on injured reserve this week because of a high ankle sprain. Now the Raiders are turning to Stone Forsythe, who started 14 games over the past 4 seasons in Seattle. He played his first 3 seasons under Carroll. The reason they brought me here is just for a role like this, Forsythe said. It's my job to stay ready anytime those guys go down. That's kind of what I've done my whole career. ____. AP sports writer Mark Anderson in Las Vegas also contributed. ____. AP NFL, https://apnews.com/
I don't know what's up with this guy, chat. I don't know what's up with you guys. Your mega furry dude or whatever. You need to like go back talk. Well, just go back to where you came from. I don't know where you came from. Who would come up with a mega furry? A fucking mega furry. Is you even? No, I'm not going to promote his page.
Jackson Dart takes blame as turnovers derail Giants versus Saints. Play. Jackson Dart, Theo Johnson link up for another TD, 0-18. Jackson Dart throws a 15-yard touchdown pass to Theo Johnson for their second scoring connection of the game. 0-18. New Orleans rookie quarterback Jackson Dart's first career start last week for the New York Giants couldn't have gone much better. He had no turnovers, and they won. Following a second start Sunday against the New Orleans Saints, he shouldered the blame after 3 turnovers in the second half of a 26-14 loss. The Giants, 1-4, turned over the ball on 5 straight possessions at one point, spanning late in the first half until the fourth quarter. Dart lost a fumble despite being untouched and threw 2 interceptions. I told as many guys as I can in the locker room, this one is on me, and I'm going to get better, Dart said. I expect myself to play better in these games and to win them. Dart was 26 of 40 passing for 202 yards with 2 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. But after a strong start Sunday, everything went sideways. Still, he was hardly the only Giants player to make a costly mistake. Wide receiver Darius Slayton and running back Cam Skatebo also had crucial fumbles that turned into 10 Saints points. So, why was Dart so willing to take the blame? I mean, I'm the leader of the offense, Dart said. Anytime those things happen, it kind of falls back on the leaders. I take that responsibility. The rookie quarterback threw 2 touchdown passes to tight end Theo Johnson in the first half. Dart also made several plays with his legs, finishing with 55 yards on 7 carries. But Dart struggled in the second half, throwing for 95 yards on 24 pass attempts, 3.96 yards per attempt. I thought he battled, Giants coach Brian Daboll said. Game got away from us for him a little bit with those turnovers. Again, some easy ones, too. One we just dropped. Those kill you because you get those points, I think 13 points, and they take away points when we're driving. Most of them were on the plus 50 or down there in the scoring zone to at least get a field goal out of it. Again, we move the ball well sometimes. But it's hard when you're giving the ball away. The Giants' slide began when Slayton dropped a deep pass and later fumbled on the final drive of the first half. Dart then fumbled to start the second half after the Giants moved near midfield. Skatebo then fumbled on the opening play of the fourth quarter, and it was returned 86 yards for a touchdown by Saints safety Jordan Howden. Dart later threw interceptions on the next 2 possessions as the Giants tried to rally late. They had a turnover on downs on their final possession of the contest. It's not good. Got to cut that out, Dart said of the 5 turnovers. I think that starts with me being a leader. Some of those came from me. I have to be a better example. I have to be a better leader. In those situations, just talk to the guys in the huddle. Just remind them about ball security. As a quarterback, I put that on myself. Still, Dart wasn't the only Giants player to take the blame. I'm pretty sure I had the first turnover. From an accountability standpoint, I started that, Slayton said. For myself too, I don't even remember everyone else that turned it over. For everybody, we have to do a better job holding on to the football. What the Giants did was rare. Only 3 teams, 2016 New York Jets, 2010 Jacksonville Jaguars, 2010 Chicago Bears, turned it over on 5 straight possessions over the past 25 years. And it wasn't as if the Saints did anything different in the second half to force the turnovers. Not much. I thought we moved the ball, and then we turned it over, Daboll said. The drives that we stalled on, we turned the ball over. 5 in a row, which is hard to do.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even have it ready to go. Hopefully that woke MAGA loser out this John. Like, how you a MAGA furry? You ain't here trying to troll me, bro. I don't know where you been. You must have just came around. You might have been born yesterday or something, bro. I have no clue. But it's just seeming like I only, attract trolls. I don't attract no serious watchers or whatever with this stuff. But it's cool, you know what I mean? We just on here to give you guys the news. And, it's full in its full way, you know what I mean? But it's I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be telling you about the Patriots and Buffalo Bills. See, I don't like the Patriots, so that's why my mind went to the Patriots. But I'm literally a Patriot hater, and that's because they beat us in 2 out of 3 Super Bowls. We got a lick back or whatever, but you know what I mean? So right now we going on right here, and we going to let your news story go or whatever. I'm going to lose. He's still here watching. He's still here watching. He needs to get a life, guys. He needs to get a life or something. You need to get a job. You can't show up at an interview like a furry.
Harbaugh pins Chargers slide on self-inflicted wounds. Inglewood, California Jim Harbaugh insisted the Chargers are still a good team after their second straight defeat Sunday, but he admitted they are making out-of-character mistakes. We need to get the bleeding stopped on the penalties and the self-inflicted wounds, Harbaugh said after a 27-10 loss to the Washington Commanders. I know we're capable of doing that. I know we're a good football team in those areas. Not good at it right now, but yeah, we'll get better. The Chargers had 10 penalties that cost them 85 yards Sunday. Last week, they were flagged 14 times for 107 yards in a loss to the winless Giants. The 24 penalties over 2 weeks are the most by a Harbaugh-coached NFL team in a 2-week span. The Chargers took a 10-0 first-quarter lead Sunday, but the Commanders responded by scoring 27 unanswered points. Many of the Chargers' attempts at scoring were thwarted by penalties. With the Chargers leading 10-7 and 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter, wide receiver Ladd McConkey hurdled two defenders for a score on a punt return, sending the SoFi Stadium crowd into a frenzy. But the play was nullified because linebacker Marlowe Wax was flagged for roughing the kicker after he ran into punter Tressway. In the third quarter, with the Chargers down 17-10 and facing 2nd and 19, Herbert connected with receiver Quentin Johnston for a first down. The play was erased after right tackle Trey Pipkins III was flagged for holding. On the next play, 2nd and 28, Herbert found wide receiver Keenan Allen for a 31-yard gain and first down. The play was nullified due to an illegal formation penalty on Pipkins. LA punted. "I think it's out of character," Herbert said of the penalties. "I think it is just on us to focus in and dial in. Every play is equally important, and we just have to limit those penalties." Harbaugh said he believes these mistakes are fixable with more focus and concentration. Over the first 3 weeks, the Chargers had just 17 penalties, tied for the third fewest in the NFL, according to TruMedia, but have exceeded that total with 24 over the past 2 games. Safety Derwin James Jr. credits some of LA's mistakes to the team's injury woes, which have thrust different players into starting roles. "It's guys in and out, man. I don't like to make excuses, man. Whether it's offensive linemen coming in, a new corner, whatever it is coming in, we all need to be on the same page," James said. And that's...
We all got to be on the same page. That's why I got to turn this back up. We're going to ignore him from now on out. Because, like, what's the point of giving him any attention? You know what I mean? But, what am I doing with this? Let me see. I want to go back. Oh, yeah. It's looking like this Patriots and Buffalo Bills game is coming out to the wire. Like, they at the last... I don't know, guys. I don't know. It could be anybody's game. This game going to come down to a coin flip.
Benched early for discipline, Jordan Addison saves Vikings late. Play. Jordan Addison hauls in TD catch to put Vikings up late, 0-43. Carson Wentz hits Jordan Addison for a touchdown to give the Vikings a late lead. 0-43. London Jordan Addison began Sunday on the Minnesota Vikings sideline, benched for the first quarter as discipline for missing a walkthrough practice last week. He ended it with a catch on each of the Vikings' final 3 offensive plays, capped by a 12-yard touchdown with 25 seconds remaining that lifted his team to a 21-17 victory over the Cleveland Browns. "I never want to let my teammates down," Addison said. "They're always there for me. So I am going to make sure I'm always there for them. When they needed me, I was there." In his 3 quarters of play, Addison caught 5 passes for 41 yards. The touchdown allowed the Vikings to salvage a 10-day, 2-country road trip with a 1-1 record after a 24-21 loss in Dublin last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coach Kevin O'Connell revealed that Addison missed one of the team's walkthrough practices at Hanbury Manor, the countryside estate located about 90 minutes north of London where the Vikings lived and worked last week. Addison later addressed teammates at a meeting, according to O'Connell. At that point, Addison wasn't certain how heavy the discipline would be. Asked if he was worried that he would be benched for the entire game, he said, "Hell, yeah." Ultimately, O'Connell lifted the punishment at the start of the second quarter. Addison missed 2 offensive possessions and a total of 14 offensive plays. "Those types of things aren't in alignment with our standards," O'Connell said after the game. "I wanted to make sure he was held accountable for that, but at the same time he knows that. I thought he handled it professionally. He spoke to the team to let them know that whenever I gave him the opportunity to go in the game, they could count on him. And he made the game-winning catch."
As of lately, why MAGA been out here stacking up numbers like a Wi-Fi password? What's going on, guys? You stacking up letters like y'all Wi-Fi. What's going on? Is your Wi-Fi working?
Catch. "I love Jordan Addison. He's a guy that I care about tremendously. He knows that every guy in that locker room has his back. He knows that I will never waver in my confidence and belief in him, but at the same time, we've got standards, and personal responsibility and accountability are huge if you want to talk about culture." Addison deferred to O'Connell on further details of his absence. Receiver Justin Jefferson said that he spoke with Addison about it and pledged to be a stronger mentor. "It's a difficult situation," Jefferson said. "I definitely had my words with J.A. But in the end it's all about growing up and just being a part of the team and knowing mistakes and knowing that he's a valuable part of the team. It's more about the team and more about just us as a whole, not focusing individually on JA. But for him to come out with that going on and still be able to make plays out there, and finishing the game with a touchdown to get us up, it was like it was meant to happen. He's a great player. He's a tremendous talent. I've just got to do better at keeping him under my wing and making sure that he has his head on straight. The number 23 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, Addison was cited in July 2023 for driving 140 miles per hour on a highway between Minneapolis and St. Paul. The NFL suspended him for the first 3 games of this season, stemming from an incident in July 2024 in which he was found asleep at the wheel of his car on a freeway near Los Angeles International Airport. Addison ultimately pleaded no contest to reckless driving involving alcohol. He was placed on probation for 12 months, paid a $390 fine, and was required to complete 2 online courses. In between, Addison has caught 142 passes for 1,941 yards and 20 touchdowns in 34 career games. We're all human, tight end TJ Hawkinson said. We all make mistakes. But at the end of the day, we have nothing but love and respect for JA, what he is as a player and what he is as a person. Look at the teammate he's been to us.
And with that, it's looking like the Buffalo Bills lost by a field goal possibly. They're saying the New England's field goal is good. So we're going to do a refresh on this jump. See what it's saying? Yep, 23-20. Somehow New England came in on top. And you know who else came in on top? Whoever's with this mega furry in my chat. Like, what's going on, bro? Why is there a mega furry in my chat? Why does my chat got a mega furry in it? I'm trying to figure out, why is there mega furries now, guys? In what world is there mega furries?
Dallas Cowboys at New York Jets. Cowboys dominate Jets 37-22 behind Prescott's 4 TD passes, 2 90-yard scoring drives. 0-33. George Pickens hauls in a deep pass from Dak Prescott for a 43-yard touchdown. Dak Prescott airs out 43-yard TD pass to George Pickens. George Pickens hauls in a deep pass from Dak Prescott for a 43-yard touchdown. East Rutherford, New Jersey, Dak Prescott had a makeshift offensive line in front of him against a team desperate for its first win and still marched the Dallas Cowboys up and down the field. Prescott threw 2 of his 4 touchdown passes to Jake Ferguson. Dallas scored on 2 drives of 90 or more yards in the second quarter with an O-line missing 4 starters, and the Cowboys cruised past the winless New York Jets 37-22 on Sunday.
Oh, it's not over yet. It's looking like Buffalo about to set up some effery. They're gonna be efferying and finding out. You know, we trying not to cuss too much. I'm trying to really redirect my speech while I'm on YouTube at least.
Sunday. I think we're spoiled, Coach Brian Schottenheimer said of Prescott. I think he's one of the best players in the league. He's certainly one of the best leaders and teammates I've ever been around. Guys believe in him and he's playing with a ton of confidence right now. Javonte Williams ran for 135 yards and a touchdown and also caught a TD pass. George Pickens also had a TD reception, and the Cowboys, 2-1, bounced back from a disappointing 40-40 tie against Green Bay last week. I saw this coming just on the simple fact this team knows how competent we are, what we're capable of doing.
So Buffalo might got 2 plays left. Like, I don't want Buffalo to go 5-0 because the Eagles can't go 5-0. But I also don't want New England to win. So, I'm torn here, guys. I'm torn. Who do you want to win?
Doing, said Prescott, who heard MVP chants from Cowboys fans in the MetLife Stadium stands after the game. We knew it was important to get the taste of last week out of our mouth and out of our mind. Prescott finished 18 of 29 for 237 yards behind a line that had left guard Tyler Smith, knee, left tackle Tyler Guyton, concussion, right guard Tyler Booker, ankle, and center Cooper Beebe, foot, all out. Right tackle Terrence Steele was the only regular starter playing. The Cowboys were also without wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, ankle, and Kavonte Turpin, foot. It's a testament to the players and the brotherhood that they believe in, Schottenheimer said. Next man up.
I knew you was either a Patriot fan or a Cowboy fan, loser.
Man up mentality. I can't honestly say that I ever remember having to go in with 4 brand new offensive linemen. The Cowboys gave Schottenheimer a win over the team for which he was the offensive coordinator from 2006 to 11. It kept the...
And it's official. The Patriots won.
The Jets, 0-5, winless under Aaron Glenn, who's the first coach in franchise history to begin his tenure with 5 losses. It's New York's 4th 0-5 start and first since starting 0-13 in 2020 under Adam Gase. I'm going to embrace this challenge, all right, just like any other challenge, Glenn said. And we're going to figure out as a team how to get out of this hole. The Jets also became the first team in NFL history to have no takeaways in their first 5 games since 1933, when turnovers were first tracked, according to ESPN research. Dallas defense, which has struggled without Micah Parsons, didn't let Justin Fields and the Jets do much until the game was well in hand. The Cowboys had 5 sacks of Fields, who was 32 of 46 for 283 yards and late touchdown passes to Andrew Beck and Garrett Wilson, along with 2-point conversion tosses to Mason Taylor and Josh Reynolds. Breece Hall ran for 113 yards and caught 4 passes for 42 yards, but also had a momentum-shifting fumble in the second quarter. The Jets took their only lead on Nick Folk's 25-yard field goal after a promising start to their opening drive that included 3 third-down conversions. But on third and goal from the 7, Fields' screen pass got batted into the air off the face mask of Dante Fowler, and the ball hit the Skycam camera overhead, and fell incomplete. After New York punted on 4th and 5 from Dallas 43 and the game tied at 3, the Cowboys got the ball at their 10. Prescott marched Dallas 90 yards on 13 plays, capped by a screen to Ferguson, who took it in from 26 yards out for a 10-3 lead. Dallas got its second touchdown drive of 90 or more yards moments after Marist Liufau forced Hall to fumble and Sam Williams recovered. "It's unacceptable by me," Hall said. "As one of the best players on the offense, you can't put us in that situation." A 46-yard throw from Prescott to Ryan Flournoy put the ball at the Jets' 16. 2 plays later, Javonte Williams hit the front of the pylon for a 5-yard touchdown to put Dallas up 17-3. The Cowboys added to their lead 4.
Hey, loser, you kept us as the number 1 team in the league. From you doing that, you just made us the number 1 team in the league. Y'all still down there. You only got 3 wins, loser. You only got 3 wins. Cowboys won. Like, today was a bad day all the way around. I can tell you about the Broncos game. We lost because the referees was cheating. We lost against the Broncos because the referees was cheating. Like, if you seen the last couple plays, they wasn't calling nothing. So I'll let you guys hear from them. But
Sean Payton passes Bill Parcells on all-time wins list as Broncos hand Eagles' first loss of season. Philadelphia Sean Payton had a game ball in hand and stories to tell after he passed his mentor and friend Bill Parcells on the NFL career wins list. The pair of Super Bowl champion coaches caught up recently and shot the breeze, talking about playing tough road games against NFC East teams. The Denver Broncos provided Payton quite a new tale Sunday. Bo Nix led the Broncos on 3 scoring drives on 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. J.K. Dobbins rushed for a 2-yard score in the period, and the Broncos wiped out a 14-point deficit to hand the Philadelphia Eagles their first loss of the season, 21-17. "You're not going to forget," Payton said, "just these moments. Ultimately, that's what you do it for. Making memories." The Broncos batted down Jalen Hurts' last gasp pass on the final play of the game to send the Super Bowl champions to just their second loss in their last 22 games. "We just kind of had this sense that we just needed one drive. Let's go down the field, one play at a time, let's put a drive together," Nix said. Nix had a few of them in his fourth quarter rally that helped Payton earn his 173rd win to pass Parcells. Nix completed 9 of 10 passes for 126 yards and threw an 11-yard touchdown pass to Evan Engram in the fourth to stun an Eagles team that totally collapsed over the final 15 minutes. "This is a team that just won the Super Bowl," Payton said. "So that's a good win." Broncos owner and CEO Greg Penner gave Payton the game ball for the coaching milestone. The Broncos, 3-2, caught a huge break in their rally when the Eagles had a late fourth-down conversion called back on an illegal shift penalty whistled against running back Saquon Barkley. The Eagles, 4-1, were instead forced to punt. Hurts' final heave on 2nd and 10 from the 29 was knocked down as time expired to send the jubilant Broncos into the locker room with an improbable win. Nix waved his arms in celebration toward dozens of Broncos fans in orange that stood near the visitors' tunnel. Nix threw for 242 yards a week after he threw for a career-high 326 yards and a pair of touchdowns against the Bengals and Denver's formula of run-first offense.
Dude, fuck your Cowboys. What's y'all win? Like one game? Like one game. For real, dog. Fuck your Cowboys. Fuck your Cowboys. I know. I say I don't want to be cussing on this zone, but like at times you gotta say stuff like fuck the Patriots, fuck the Cowboys. And you can't say fuck the Patriots and fuck the Cowboys and I don't know, bro. You might as well go ride a cowboy or something. Cause you might be on whatever this furry dude on. I don't know if you on what the furries is on. But we don't be furrying out here. And if you in the furrying, you just got furry. Let's see what else we got going on this zone. Though. Is there anything else? If not, I'm about to end this zone for real. Stefan. We're going to go back on Tina Turner. Because, like, I was realizing that a little bit too late.
Tina Turner and Ike Turner's son, Ike Turner Jr., dies at 67 to 1 day after his birthday. Ike Jr. died at a Los Angeles hospital on Saturday, October 4th. Ike Turner and Tina Turner perform in 1976, Ike Turner Jr. in 2007. Credit: Michael Oakes Archive/Getty, Bob Reha, Jr./Getty. Need to know: the son of Tina Turner and Ike Turner Jr., has died at age 67. Ike Jr. died at a Los Angeles hospital on Saturday, October 4th, from kidney failure. His talents were evident as there wasn't an instrument he did not want to play, a family member said in a tribute. Ike Turner Jr., the son of Tina Turner and Ike Turner, has died. He was 67. Ike Jr. died at a Los Angeles hospital on Saturday, October 4th, family member Jacqueline Bullock told TMZ. According to Bullock, Ike Jr. died from kidney failure. She told the outlet his health had declined in recent years, as he had severe heart issues and suffered a stroke last month. It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of my cousin, Ike Turner, Jr., Bullock said in a statement to Page 6. Jr. was more than a cousin to me, but rather a brother, as we grew up in the same famed household together. Bullock, as well as representatives for Ike Jr.'s family, did not immediately respond to People's request for comment on Sunday, October 5th. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Tina Turner and Ike Turner with their children circa 1972. Michael Oakes Archive/Getty. Tina and Ike Sr. were parents to 4 children together. The music legend adopted Ike Sr.'s 2 sons, Ike Jr. and Michael, from his previous relationship with Lorraine Taylor. The pair later welcomed their first and only child together, son Ronnie Turner, and Tina was also a mom to son Raymond Craig, whom she welcomed with Raymond Hill. The People Puzzler crossword is here. How quickly can you solve it? Play now. Tina died in May 2023 at the age of 83 after a long illness. Ike Sr., meanwhile, died of a cocaine overdose in December 2007 at the age of 76. Ike Jr. was preceded in death by brother Craig, who died by suicide in July 2018, and brother Ronnie, who died of colon cancer 4 years later. Ike Turner Jr. in April 2005. Fraser Harrison/Getty. In her statement to Page 6, Bullock remembered Ike Jr.'s music skills. As the son of Tina and Ike Turner, from an early age, his talents were evident as their what?
Nah, bro. If we ignore him, he'll leave. If we ignore dude, he'll leave. I think he came over on Rumble now. This is crazy, yo. Why do I got a furry stalker? I got a whole furry stalker now. That's crazy. But it's sad about I think Tina and the OG Ike been what? Yeah, everything on here talking about football, but I guess it's Sunday night. What else could you expect? So we gonna get some real fake news from y'all from CNN. I wonder what the fake news is today over on CNN. You know, the worst name for news. He might just be a furry lurker. He might not even be talking that much no more. You know, people be having these also on the background. It's a sleep stream. It's kind of creepy if you're sleeping with me, though.
Trump celebrates Navy amid government shutdown, National Guard deployments. Norfolk, Virginia. A government shutdown that could leave some military service members without paychecks didn't stop President Donald Trump from visiting one of the largest naval installations in the world on Sunday to celebrate the U.S. Navy's 250th birthday. Trump told a large crowd of sailors in Norfolk, Virginia, that service members will still be paid despite the government shutdown, which he blamed Democrats for creating. We will get our service members every last penny. Don't worry about it, Trump said to applause and cheers. The Defense Department informed active duty and reserve military members in late September that they would not be paid after September 30th until Congress approves funding for the agency, according to a memo viewed by CNN. He also announced support for across-the-board pay raises for every sailor and service member in the United States Armed Forces, before likening Democrats to a gnat above his and the Republican Party's shoulders. But, we have to take care of this little gnat that's on our shoulder called the Democrats, he said. They want to give all of our money to illegal aliens that pour into the country. Trump was joined by First Lady Melania Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who each gave remarks. The event is Trump's latest effort to celebrate the U.S. military ahead of next year's National Semiquincentennial. He hosted a parade in Washington over the...
You know the best way to troll Trump, though, but I gotta get up off here because I don't got much battery left on this joint or whatever. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a traditional trolling thing we be doing every night. Let me make sure I get that screen blocker on here because we gotta be ready to. Oh, hold on, you guys all looking at me? Hi. Oh no, why am I being like that? I'm better than that, guys. I'm better than that. No, am I hiding that joint yet? Let me make sure I got it hidden. Screensaver. Okay. Get on there and meet me, John. We gonna close that storage on out. That storage on. My phone just cooled off so much when I closed that app. My phone cooled off so much when I closed out that app. So I guess if I'm not talking directly into it, y'all can't hear me. Either way, I gotta turn that joint all the way down. Cause then y'all gonna hear that. Okay. So I'm over here. Yeah, we gonna turn this up a little bit. I'm gonna see what the audio sounding like. Maybe I'll put it like right over here. You know, we got the music going and all that. Y'all gonna see as we get this zone going together. Cause you know, we gonna have some people in this zone. Some people not in this zone. We gonna close out CNN. And we gonna turn down the music. And as I approve people, we'll bring them up on the screen. But you know, you gotta be ready to pull them smooth off the screen real quick. Real quick. Yeah, mega furry ass need to calm the fuck down. Go the fuck to sleep, bro. Go the fuck to sleep. I don't know what type of time you want. You seem like you in like 12 different time zones. What type of fucking dude is what type of dude is what type of dude is a mega furry? I'm just trying to figure out how I got a mega furry in my chat. Oh, what's up? Welcome to the internet. I probably got it turned down. I did have it turned down. What's up, bro? Welcome to the internet.
What's up, bro?
Hey, you know, we just over here having our stream. We getting trolled by a mega furry.
I do got mad at me because I told him to go get some pussy.
I got a mega furry that's been trolling me for like a good hour or two, bro. Ever since, I guess I kind of like instigated it. I guess I instigate a lot of this shit online.
I do this shit for fun.
You do what for fun?
Yeah. Bro, I'm bored. What you mean? I'm the type of person, like, I get bored. I just talk shit to somebody, get up under their skin, but, like,
Well,
be real.
I try to, like, do 2 shorts a day over on my YouTube. And when I do my shorts, I try to clip something crazy. Kind of like how you ever seen the Light Dude?
Yeah.
The Tony Lights dude. I try to do, like, some shit like him. I found a mega furry today. And I trolled him a little bit. And now this motherfucker won't stay on my YouTube chat.
Get off me. Fucking dick, huh? I'm playing Call of Duty.
Oh, we got Call of Duty going on in the chat, guys. Call of Duty is live in the chat.
Yeah.
And the craziest part is, I got all these people trying to call me out to a point they won't even call me out by name. I got the number up there. Like, y'all could call the fuck in. Y'all could call the fuck in. Keep telling y'all mega motherfuckers are woke as fuck. Y'all some woke ass lives. Mega's a bunch of woke lives. Proof is his fucking mega furry account. Fucking mega furry. I know that joint can't be correct. It don't even make no damn sense. Hold on, guys. I gotta put that joint over there right quick. This is crazy though. We legit got a mega furry in here trolling. And come on, mega furry. And this is exactly, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Elon is like the biggest fucking troll on the internet, chat. Elon is like the biggest troll on the fucking internet. I don't know why he be trolling like that, but he need to stop trolling. Oh, I guess I cut the audio. Damn. Yeah. I don't know, guys. They really have mega furry dudes now.
Curtain that piss out my curtains, babies.
What's up, bro? Welcome to the internet.
Behave yourself, babies. Look what they're doing. They're messing up my curtains. They ripped my chair.
What's up, kitty cat? We got some cats over here.
Yeah, I've got lots of cats, man.
Bro, have you ever heard of a mega furry?
Who, Birdie?
A mega furry.
Oh, Mega Bird.
No, furry. You know what a furry is?
Fur.
No, like people that dress up like animals and walk around with butt plugs in.
Oh, okay.
It might just be something that's like unique to the United States. It's so weird.
Oh.
Yeah, I got this one dude that's a mega furry in my chat. He won't leave me alone.
Okay.
He keeps calling me a woke loser, bro.
Okay.
I don't know what I did.
Listen, hey, where are you from, man? I know you're from America. Where in the States do you live?
I don't tell nobody where I live at, bro. That's dangerous. Like I told you, I got this mega furry in here that's been trolling me for hours.
Oh, man. Look. Hey, you're doing too much.
And then, I'm not even really worried about the mega furry dude. I just know there's a bunch of people in here that ain't saying nothing. And if they in here and they ain't saying nothing, that just tells me. You know what I mean?
Why have you stopped talking all of a sudden?
I didn't stop talking. You can't hear me?
I can't hear you loud and clear, man.
Can you hear me now?
No, just put the microphone near your mouth so that I can hear you loud and clear.
I ain't gonna do too much. Can you hear me now? That shouldn't have to be the case, though. I shouldn't have to do that. Maybe if I go like this. This sometimes be the case with my phone.
Okay. All right. Why do you call yourself fake news, man?
Oh, we're just a news company. We're a news organization. We make fun of the news.
Oh, okay.
No?
Okay.
I think that's how I ended up making this mega furry. I'm like
Mega furry.
Yeah, he's a mega furry. I'm still lost on it myself. Guys.
Extra.
What's up? Welcome to the internet.
You're welcome. I've been on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You enjoying
I can still welcome you to the internet, bro. You might be in something a little bit deeper. You don't even realize, bro.
You never know.
I don't do the tea. I just like I am the news company. If you understand, like I got the AI to handle that shit, and then we gonna do the man on the ground talking to people on the streets and shit. You know.
Okay.
Maybe I should set the tripod up because this would be the only camera I got up right now.
You got a camera facing you?
Nah, like I did something different, bro. I'll do something a little bit different.
YouTube with it.
Yeah, I'm all over the place, bro. And that joint's like wired where it like move as I talk. And you talk it right now. Like it kind of like is the AI version that does the news, and then I come in here afterwards and I'll kick a camera on at some point. But that means I gotta set up the tripod, and I forgot to set up the tripod.
So you be trolling, but you can still have good conversations, right?
I don't really be trolling, but I call this troll hunting. You know, I'm like the Chris Hansen the trolls. We gonna lure him in and tell him to sit down and calm their ass down. We gonna lure him in and tell him to sit down and calm their ass down. You gotta be surgical with shit, bro. You gotta be surgical.
Okay.
I used to run 8 streams on Meet Me at once because you know they had 8 different platforms. So I went to all the different websites. Like I went to meetme.com, scout.com, tag.com, worldstar. I put all that shit on my phone, made the accounts, and just started all the streams in my fucking Chrome browser. I think I'm the reason why they made it where you could only have fucking Meet Me and Tag. They about to start.
Nigga, you a menace.
I think I'm the reason why they took POF off, because that was my favorite joint. That was the one I run off a different phone and just be me. And then I like listen to everybody arguing and shit. Motherfucker be like, "You broke, you ain't got no Wi-Fi." I'm like, "Bro, I'm out here in a parking lot." Yeah. We gotta turn him down. We're not even gonna show his account because he might do something weird. He's on a registry, so just know. Matter of fact, let's pull this dude up so y'all can see this dude. He's like registered allegedly or whatever, and like he just looked like it. He just looked like it, bro. And I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard he's registered. He flip out every time you say he's registered. And most motherfuckers, if they get told they registered, you know, you just gotta present something. And like, matter of fact, it ain't even my time or my business. I just definitely heard this motherfucker's registered. And you know what? The dude that said he's registered did go. Matter of fact, he came back. He on a whole different joint. I be forgetting. Dude did go missing for like a year. But he ain't do it good enough. Like if you put dude in a coma or something, you fail, bro. You gotta go back and spin the block. We ain't gonna believe you. You gotta go spin the block again. We ain't gonna believe you. We don't believe you. Need more people. Yeah. We don't believe you. You need more people, bro. And I don't care about the people in your chat. We already heard you like a manipulator. You was like everything Kendrick Lamar told Drake he was. Fuck A minor. I got a nice overlay for this joint though. You guys can't even hold me. Like I got the nicest overlay on the whole internet, guys. Like I don't think anybody be doing this better than me from a phone. Like I don't think you guys understand. Like I got it to where the second phone is just to bring in a vertical stream. The third phone brings this bullshit on, right? But like the only reason why I have to have 2 phones now is because I'm running a vertical stream and a hertz stream. You know, like, and it's crazy because now I'm starting to merge the chat. Like, I gotta look at the screen, but at the top of the screen, I don't know if you guys see it. They talking about completely merging the chat and shit, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Listen, the internet can't be defeated now, though. Internet cannot be defeated at this point. Because, like, I'm seeing the craziest shit on here. What's up? Welcome to the internet. He got the music blasting. And we going to have to turn him down for a second. So I can grab this joint. I'm going to turn this down real low. And we going to let him know, like, bro, we can't have the music. You know you talking to a whole real streamer right now, bro. You got the music blasting. You could have got famous. You might still get famous, though. You can still get famous. Well, you can't get famous if you don't have the music lower than you, bro. So we're gonna turn him all the way down. See if he speaks up at all. But this dude, like, I don't know what's going on. It looks like we got like a PlayStation controller or something right here. I don't, no, that's not. I don't know what the fuck we looking at. Does he really got Christmas lights on too? It looks like he pointing us at his Christmas tree. This dude keeps his Christmas lights on all year long. Like he never takes that stuff down. He never takes that stuff down, guys. He never takes that stuff down. Never. Ever, 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 ever. You know? And I gotta turn myself down on my ear too. Cause like I can't think while I'm doing that, you know. We just gonna keep doing screen system tests or whatever. The dude sitting here, right? This is the funniest part. This is the funniest part, chat. I'm gonna turn him all the way down so I can put this phone down and turn this up a little bit, right? But he's like, he don't realize how real this is. That we can go back and get him back on this one. Oh, fish grease. I'll just mess this whole joint up. But I could really go back in and find him. But we ain't gonna do that, guys. Oh, you guys kind of can see it though. We're just gonna get back to being live because it's already bad enough with you guys having a 1 minute delay yet. But that's the secret behind the other stream. That's the secret behind the other stream, and this is like the main. This is the main event. You know what I mean? Like you guys don't realize, like I got a whole mouse on this joint. Like this phone is not what you think this phone is. This phone is not what you think this phone is. And if you learning how to do what I be doing, you know. Ooh, that's trippy. That's trippy. That's trippy. I'm about to trip the fuck out. I gotta put that joint down. No, we don't do all that. We don't do all that. No, we don't do all that at all. Well, we ain't gonna do that. Let's see. We're gonna get in this next dude. Did I actually turn it up though? Yep, I turned it back up. I don't know who's about to be next on this joint, but we get somebody else in here. What's up? Welcome to the internet. We got a dude named Casper. They said he's friendly. He's a ghost.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
Hey, you know, I'm just online talking to weirdos and strangers.
You say what?
I'm online talking to weirdos and strangers.
Oh, yeah. How's your stream been going?
It's going better now. I feel like the mega furry finally left, so the mega furry's gone, or if he fell asleep. If he fell asleep, it's better. I'm not going to block somebody from the joint, but like he was saying some real crazy shit earlier, so I had to like stop him from speaking.
Yeah. You're going to find this crazy one like that over here. I don't know why they do it.
Nah, it wasn't over here, bro. It was on YouTube. I'm still on YouTube, you know?
Oh, like, are you streaming YouTube?
Yeah, I stream to YouTube.
Oh, where did you... Hold on, let me see. Hold on. You got details here? Let me go find out your channel.
Yeah, bro, we live right now, bro. I got 2 different live streams going right now. I got one for the phones and one for the TV.
I got 2 phones.
2.
Okay, so what do you stream about, like?
When we do the news, bro, I go down the news trending, and I'll be bringing y'all in momentarily. And then we go down the news, bro. We just be sitting there seeing what's going on, what everybody's searching. I try to bring you guys the news before you look it up. Like, this seems like it's new. No, that's not new. We did that earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. We a whole news stream, though.
Oh, so how many how many subscribers you got?
A little bit over a K. Plus, I got other projects in the background. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more like a coordinator at this point. I'm like an AI coordinator, bro. Like, I'm not, like, I don't know if you see how we got this joint presented.
Okay.
Like, that's moving with us talking right now, because I keep forgetting stop it. But I guess that's me, bro. That's going to be me. That's a representation of me. I think I'm going to do one with me next, though. That'd be even more trippy, right? Like, if I actually put myself on there. That's what I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, that's what I'm doing tomorrow, right? I'm gonna be the AI. As of tomorrow, chat, we're gonna be the AI. How will you guys feel about that? If I am your AI voice, I'm gonna find like the smoothest voice on that zone. Because it seems like AI is worse at making female voices than male voices at the current iteration or whatever.
You're that white ginger kid that talks like really like a black guy. It's weird.
That sounds so racist, bro. And I had you confused. I thought you was the other dude. Unless you do got two accounts, which is definitely possible.
Oh my god. Just be yourself.
I don't know why you put my logo on the screen though. Like that's about to be the logo. I forgot to do it. That's gonna be the new logo. I'm in the process of making a new logo.
I just want to understand why he trying to sound all Ebonic and shit.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro.
No, I'm saying like, bro, why you don't sound like an American white man, bro?
There's different types of American white men. You're mostly exposed to California American white men. And I'm not going to sound like a Cali cracker because I ain't no Cali cracker.
See, now you're labeling yourself a cracker, which is crazy because you was not even melanin. Yo, now you got to count the fuck.
I'm a cracker, though.
You're doing a little too much Ebonics talking over there.
There's something wrong with this dude. Listen, these crackers in America don't even speak proper English. I don't want to listen. I don't want to hear from a bigot on how people are supposed to speak because these crackers out here don't even speak proper English. They get confused when they talk to British people that speak proper English. So don't try to correct me on the way I talk, any of that, when you don't even understand American English. And you don't understand American English in all things. So if you can't understand like American English in like all terms and context or whatever, like you got to be able to understand more than you putting out, right? You try to move too fast, but you speak faster than you think. And because you speak faster than you think, you're going to lose every time, bro. Because you're not like, I could tell you ain't like trained, you ain't ready for nothing. You ain't trained, you ain't ready for nothing. You ain't trained, you ain't ready for nothing. That's it, you know he gonna be making little AI characters of me and shit. Bro, you ain't even got a fucking sword invite. You lame. You lame as fuck. You ain't nobody on the internet. You ain't even on sword yet, dude. This dude ain't get a sword invite. He mad because he can't get on sword. Maybe if he was being nice to me, I'll give you a sword invite link. But instead, you're just gonna be a fucking sword character before you even get over there, bro. You're just gonna be a sword character before everybody get over there. Yeah. No, like I said, we're not even gonna address dude. We're not even gonna address dude. Can you turn the music down or something? It's about to be music. Oh, let's get him off the screen. I feel like something weird is about to happen. We got something weird going on with this line boy. He's over here lying.
Virginia's just such a kind, loving, genuine person.
Yep, this sounds like audio. I'm not getting hit for no fucking audio. I don't even know who the fuck this Virginia bitch is. I don't know who this Virginia bitch is. But this dude's in here. He's looking into Virginia. He's trying to, you know what? Let me not even say nothing. He's just like a Lucifer type boy. If he a Lucifer type boy, we just gotta let him be the Lucifer type boy, whatever. Excuse me. We gonna see what was trending because it's Sunday, so we got the good past top. We'll do the top 10 trending for this week because it's Sunday. What made like the most traction this week, guys? Netflix, Jazz. I don't even know what this one is. Hold on. We gonna have to go back, go over here, go like that, and hit the X. X him. He's an X-Man now.
Gein in Ryan Murphy's Monster. By Dana Feldman. Senior contributor. Forbes contributors publish independent expert analyses and insights. Dana Feldman is a Los Angeles-based reporter who covers entertainment. Charlie Hunnam as Ed Gein in Monster, the Ed Gein story on Netflix. Photo courtesy of Netflix. Charlie Hunnam went all in while preparing to portray serial killer Ed Gein. He underwent a drastic physical transformation, shedding nearly 30 pounds in 3 weeks to match Gein's malnourished-looking frame. He also listened to Gein's high-pitched voice in a rare recording of him and perfected his vocal pattern and tone. It was also pertinent to Hunnam to find a way to...
I think this is the Leatherface story, guys. This is the Leatherface story. This is crazy. You guys fell asleep. I'm sorry if I woke you guys back up. Sorry. But this is the Leatherface story.
Relate to Gein's humanity despite the grotesque things he did. He discussed how he got into the mind of a serial killer for Monster, the Ed Gein story, which premiered on Netflix on October 3rd.
What's up? Welcome to the internet. Hello?
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can, I guess, maybe.
Nah, I was just wondering, why do people why do people not fuck with hemp wrap?
Why do people not fuck with what?
You smoke weed by any chance?
Yeah, I smoke weed. Well, I don't smoke weed, but the weed, like, burns. If that's what you asking.
No, I'm saying, like, why do people like hemp wraps more than, like... I mean, why do people not like hemp wraps?
It's because they're addicted to tobacco. People usually stop smoking blunts and start smoking their hemp wraps when they finally put down like cigarettes and Black and Milds or cigars or whatever the fuck they smoking.
I mean, it's not that I ever started. I just prefer wraps more.
Yeah, but do you smoke cigarettes? Do you smoke Black and Milds? That's why people don't like hemp wraps. You understand? When you say yes to either of them questions, that's the people that like blunts better than the hemp wraps. Nobody likes paper no more. Nobody likes paper. After people got a hold of wraps, whether they be tobacco wraps or hemp wraps, nobody wants to smoke that fucking paper shit with the lines on it no more. Nobody.
So what you're saying is hemp wraps is healthier.
Healthier is an objective term, bro.
Man, you're not gonna fucking die.
This is what I'm gonna tell you, right? It's not good to smoke anything, especially in large amounts. I'm not gonna say marijuana is bad, but you're not supposed to smoke it because the act of smoking is a bad thing. It does damage to your lungs no matter what, right? Edibles, you can take edibles all day. Edibles ain't gonna mess you up at all ever, unless like somehow you taking like 1,000 milligrams, not 1,000. It's too much, bro. You're gonna have to be eating. You're gonna have to eat more than you weigh every day if you wanna. You have to eat your weight every day, bro. I'm just being honest. Like you can't. And that's where there's the catch-22, you know what I mean? But it can do psychological stuff. So I'm talking about from a health perspective. You know what I mean? You could be crazy, but you could still be healthy. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
So I'm going to tell you, can you do me a favor, bro?
What's the favor?
I need you to stream me.
You already, you like where you want to be at, bro?
Bro, I need you to stream me on YouTube. I'm a rapper and I got music.
Well, start rapping right now. Start rapping right now. What's your name? Start rapping.
My name's G Money, bro.
Okay, G Money? Yeah. You said tell them on YouTube. You already knew what you on, bro. Start it.
Yeah.
You only got a minute and a half left.
Nah, bro, I'm talking about stream my music, bro. Play it, bro.
Well, I got so much stuff I'm doing over here, bro. I thought you meant you wanted a fucking shout out. I'm like, okay, we on YouTube right now. You give a shout out. We on the vertical and the hurt.
Fuck no, bro. I'm good, bro.
You mean? He like, stream my music. He never even said what his music was. That's the sad part. What they gave dude a shout out. You could have spit a couple balls. Like, people don't be ready. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, you had to be ready. What you mean go to your YouTube? You ain't ready to rap right now? What if I knew somebody? What's up? Welcome to the internet.
Hey, what the fuck, fake news? Who's gonna rap for us?
Oh, no, it's the last dude. He was talking about he was a rapper. Can I shout him out on YouTube? I'm like, bro, shout yourself out. We're on YouTube right now. Like, just say something. I'm like, he didn't even say what his genre was. He left right after that. After I showed him on YouTube, he was like, what? And he left. But you just asked me to shout you out on YouTube, whatever the fuck you said. He said, help me out on YouTube. Let people know who I am or whatever. I'm like, okay.
He's a washed out rapper, I already know.
Yeah, because like, rappers used to have to be able to be ready to rap on the spot because nobody knew who the fuck you were. Nobody's going to go to your YouTube.
Nowadays. I agree.
What? You don't have to know how to freestyle. You just got to at least have a couple of your own songs memorized.
Yeah, but they can't do that. They can't even memorize.
They can't memorize their own song?
Yeah.
But they memorize a whole bunch of other rapper songs. That makes no sense. Then you're not a rapper, bro. Go get a job. You like doing poetry. Maybe write it.
Do you like rap? Do you do like that type of stuff or no?
I like poetry. I like rap, but I don't like a lot of this new rap.
So you like the lyrical rap. So I would say like I'm guessing maybe
yeah, lyricists, MCs, like Styles P, like Jadakiss, like AR-Ab, but AR-Ab's a little bit borderline for me. Freeway, Nas.
Yeah. See,
Wu-Tang's decent.
I was gonna say like the big names. I would say like I think Kendrick is obviously like a really well.
Kendrick's like the youngest rapper I like.
And then like J. Cole also.
J. Cole's okay, but it's not that I like J. Cole. I like certain J. Cole songs. Mm-hmm. But okay. I've never been like a J. Cole fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you at my border. Because J. Cole was right with something where he said he was the middle child. He's one of them rappers that all the old dudes know and all the young dudes know. Like, I don't really know who Kodak is. I can't tell you one Kodak song. I tried to one time. And I remember we did a news story on him back in the day. He, like, told on people. He got caught smoking K2 or some shit in jail. And then went to the CO, and he's like, no, he got high off this.
What's K2?
Just be glad you don't know. Just be glad you don't know. Yeah, you just gotta be glad you don't know. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
Yeah, I'm welcome.
Yeah, you always welcome to the internet, bro.
Bro, you trolling?
I'm not trying to troll, but you can take it however you want it.
Don't troll me.
I'm not trying to troll. A lot of the time, everybody just troll themselves on here, and like I just resort back to like my usual methods.
I did nothing to you.
That's my point exactly, bro. So like, why are we gonna go back and forth?
I ain't trying to vibe, that's all.
Then we can.
Bro, I'm out.
You trying to take this shit somewhere it's not, bro. I'm not no online gangster. I'm not no internet gangster, bro. We just gotta calm down, take a chill pill. You know what I mean? You had a hard day up in that kitchen. We can already tell. Listen, when it gets too bad, go across the street and get an extra $1 from the people across the street.
Don't troll. Not too much.
No, I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's what I used to do. I'll go across the street, get me $1 or $2 more, tell them I'll start in 2 weeks, and then just wait for my time to quit. I wouldn't even tell them I'm leaving, bro. I wouldn't even tell them. What?
That troll?
That's not trolling.
I think that's troll. I don't like how you said that. I don't like it.
You don't go across the street and get $2 more?
I don't like it.
You don't go. See, he mad. He loyal. He mad. He loyal. He hold him back. Bro, they gonna pay you more across the street, bro. Why do you think some motherfuckers get paid more? He mad because he's making top pay of where he's at, but he don't realize that top pay is going to change when he gets mad that a new dude gets paid more than him. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
I've been here. Where have you been at?
I am all over the place, and now you are too.
Oh yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, so you should understand that reference if you've been on the internet as long as you claim.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm like famous.
Nah, you're not famous. Anybody know who she is? Nobody knows who you are, bro.
Thank you, Chucker. I don't care if they do.
But that's all I'm saying is you're not famous. Can you chill out a little bit? Like, I understand I'm not famous.
I already knew that.
You don't even have a SOAR invite. You need to chill out.
It was a joke.
You don't even have a SOAR invite, bro. You need to chill out.
You're weird.
I get 100.
Let me ask you some questions.
Okay.
Okay, how many continents are there?
7.
Name them.
You got North America, South America, Asia, Australia, Europe, Africa, and Antarctica.
Okay, lucky guess.
No, that ain't a lucky guess. I know my fucking continents. I just had to make sure I didn't say one of them twice.
You got a computer in front of you.
I don't have a computer in front of me. I got phones in front of me, but my phones is running my fucking stream. I need my phones to keep the stream running. Okay?
That's really weird and sad. Okay, listen. What tree grows acorns?
What tree grows acorns? I believe a pine tree? I'm not a fucking botanist, though.
That's a fucking pine cone.
Then I don't know. I'm not a fucking botanist. Probably an acorn tree, then.
No, there's no such thing. It's an oak tree.
There's no such thing, but the fucking tree grows from an acorn. Do you understand what you're saying, bro? Do you understand what you're saying? We know you're simple-minded, bro. Go get... Listen, you wasn't even on Neopets, bro. You gotta chill the fuck out. You wasn't getting food bars. You came in around MySpace and you had the fucking plain white background.
What star is closest to Earth?
The sun. Now, I don't know its fucking logical name. No, it's not a fucking lucky guess. What, turning sunlight into energy?
Yeah.
Through chloroform? Like, is you fucking done? Like, why is you answering me all these? Oh, they might have been trying to see if I'm AI. I do have AI, but my AI can't answer questions like that. Like, my AI be fucking up. I might be sharper than the AI because I talk to that shit so much. What's up? Welcome to the internet, bro.
Nigga, I am the internet.
Listen, Cracker, you gotta stop saying the N-word.
What?
You're like live on the internet saying the N-word as a white man.
Nigga, who the fuck are you?
I'm another white man advise you not to be saying the N-word on the internet before you go viral.
Tell me what the fuck to say or what to do.
Okay, Mr. White Man saying the N-word on the internet. No, I don't know you, but I know you don't have the credentials to say that shit.
You know that?
Yes, I know it for a fact.
Oh.
Especially on the internet. Oh. You might have 1 or 2 hoods you cool enough in that people ain't gonna fuck with you. You might have 1 or 2 friends that give you a pass to say that bullshit in front of them, but you're not going to the next hood doing that shit. And if you do go to the next hood doing that shit, you're going to be on a t-shirt, bro. So I'm trying to advise you to be like a normal, typical human being. You know what I mean? Stop being a Carly crash out. You sound like a crash out for Carly. Are you crashing out for Charlie right now? 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 I don't give a fuck where you from, dude.
Oh, okay, shut the fuck up then, nigga.
I don't give a fuck where you from. You from Phoenixville. You from Phoenixville. Shut your bitch ass up. You from Phoenixville.
No.
The only black people in Phoenixville is in SCI Phoenix.
I'm from Lancaster.
Wow, he's from Amish country. He's Amish as well. He's an Amish. He's an Amish cracker.
Yeah, we're Amish. Yeah, come to Lancaster. We're Amish.
But you don't go to Philly talking like that. You proved my point.
Nigga,
you don't even go to Harrisburg talking like that. No, you'd be on a t-shirt.
Nigga.
You wouldn't even go to Harrisburg talking like that. Harrisburg's like fucking Lancaster soft.
I know everybody in the area, nigga.
I don't know you. There's a split possibility. Listen, Are you connected down below? Because you do look kind of familiar. Are you connected down below?
Everywhere.
Nah. You don't understand what I'm saying?
I got niggas, I got homies everywhere.
Can you have kids?
You're my kid.
Shut up, pussy. Nobody knows you. You're nobody.
You're my son.
You're nobody. Nobody knows you. You know why? Because I don't know you.
You're my
I
son.
know a lot of people that don't know you. Everybody I know don't know you. What did you talk about, dude? We gonna put him in the mix or whatever. He's already in the mix. So like, you got maximum exposure right now.
What up, son?
You got maximum exposure right now.
Nigga, I'm really him, bro. For real.
And I gotta really chill out myself and chill out the way I talk. You're not him. You're in the same age bracket as me. You're in the same age bracket as me.
How old are you?
The exact same age as you. And I've never seen you a day in my life. I've never heard of you.
Bro.
People actually heard of me.
How old are you, bro?
Bro, my name's Ant. People actually know who I am.
How old are you?
Who are you? I'm your same age. My name's Ant. I got a fucking name in the state. Nobody knows you. I've never heard you shout it out a day in my life.
Good.
Nobody knows you. You a lame. You a lame. And the thing is, I might see you one day.
The right people.
That's a sad part. I might see you one day, bro.
That's the thing, bro. The right people.
I might see you. Nobody knows you. Unless you're chilling with a bunch of rats. It's possible you might be chilling with a bunch of rats. But the thing is, you already in the mix, bro. So if you talking to me crazy and somebody feels some type of way, the dude you go grab your bags from, you might not come back tomorrow.
Good luck.
So chill out.
Good luck.
Chill out. Have a blessed evening.
Good luck, nigga.
Crazy. Like the internet's crazy. This is why I be snapping. You heard how dude was talking? What's up? Welcome to the internet.
I don't know. A lot of crazy shit, right?
Well, you wasn't in here for it. So I gotta like show you the same respect I show everybody else when they initially come in.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me. You're responding to everything I'm saying.
I got my TV turned down. I got my Bellator MMA and my BKFC bare knuckle fighting. I got that shit turned down just so I can listen to somebody like you.
I gotta turn him down because he's snapping. This is what happened. It's their culture. A lot of these white dudes are so violent. It's their culture. I don't know what's going on. You know this dude probably got a baby with his sister or something. It's the culture, guys. I don't know what's up with their culture. Yeah, no, it's not surprising. It's not surprising you have a baby with your sister.
Dude, if you can't explain yourself better than that, shut up.
It's not surprising you have a baby with your sister.
What the fuck are you talking about?
About you and the baby with your sister.
Yeah, I'm worried about you.
About you and the baby you have with your sister.
About you.
I don't know why I'm talking to this terrorist. I don't know why I'm talking to this woke terrorist.
How fast was your sister before you...
Why am I talking to this woke terrorist? I keep talking to these woke terrorists. This liberal retard. What's wrong with you, you woke liberal terrorist?
Fuck you.
You've been on here snapping.
Fucking people like you.
Because you're racist. I keep getting these racists, guys.
I've had to work with your asses 35 years in concrete.
Do you hear this man?
Walks in life.
Do you hear how racist he is?
Prisoners. I had to work with fucking
Do you hear how racist he is? He's being so racist. I don't care about OSHA. You see what happens when you remind these MAGA dudes that they woke liberals? You're a woke liberal. You're a woke liberal. I called you a woke liberal and you flipped out. I called you a woke liberal and you flipped out because you was already snapping in the beginning, though. He was already snapping in the beginning. That was funny. That was priceless. Yeah, he was a random. Oh, we got him again. We got the woke liberal again. What's up, woke liberal?
What do you call me?
You're a woke liberal, and like you're prone to like emotional outbursts. I can see why you guys commit most of the crime in the United States. I don't understand how like 50 something percent of the population, because they also include Hispanics in that 50%. I don't understand how the 50 some percent of the population commits almost 80% of the crime.
Because there's no pussies that will put a foot up your ass.
A what?
Put a foot up your ass.
He don't even have a valuable thing to say.
Are you pissed off about it?
This woke MAGA liberal, I don't know what's going on with him.
Shut up, boy.
I wish they would go back to being Democrats. Back when they went back to being Democrats, it made sense because, you know, the KKK and the Nazis are Democrats, and then a lot of these KKK Nazi types like this dude came over to be Republicans because of Obama. They say it's because of Trump, but it's because of Obama. You are a Union Democrat.
Motherfuckers got called by the Americans. They were called Jerry.
You are a Union Democrat.
Jerry motherfuckers, ain't you?
You're not a veteran, dude.
Motherfucking black division.
This dude is a Union patriot. He's never served his country. He's a Union patriot. Like, he served the Union at the plant he works for.
Show me your face.
He told us he's in the concrete union. Do you think I'm a demon or something? Do you think I'm going to respond to you when you're saying, show me your face? He's like, demon. This dude's trying to exercise something. He's like, demon, I force you to show me your face. Show me your face, demon. Demon, I want to see your face, demon. I want to see your face, demon. Show me your face. Yeah, flip that joint back around. You see, he's still flipping out. He's going to be mad because he's going to get us like another 12 times. He don't even know what happened. He's going to be like, I didn't hit the button. He don't even know what happened. He's still on that joint flipping out.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This woke terrorist over here. What's going on with this woke terrorist?
I forgot I hit that auto rematch. Damn, I get you again and again and again. All right, let's find a way.
You're not that smart.
World peace for a second.
When y'all MAGA dudes stop being racist, because people that got money aren't racist.
Hey, you got to do me a favor too. You got to quit being racist.
I'm not racist. You are.
No, sir.
Who am I racist against?
Me.
I'm racist against you. Why? I don't even know what race you are. I just don't like these MAGA racists. Like, you got a fucking Klan hood on. You came in here talking crazy from the beginning. Dude, we see your fucking Klan hat on. You have a Klan hat on.
Pretty spot on, and you're okay.
Listen, I know what's going on. I'm actually aware. I have situational awareness. You're just a woke liberal MAGA dude.
Enough to have a conversation.
I was trying to have a conversation until you was flipping out. Now I got to keep turning you down because I don't know when you're going to flip out more. Like, I've been turning you down. Like, you was live having a conversation on Rumble right now, but I got to keep turning you down because you won't let me speak. You was all over the internet. You was live on YouTube and shit.
Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
Yes, you're live on YouTube.
No.
With your weird MAGA furries. Like, there be MAGA furries in here now, too. You're live on YouTube. You're right there in the fucking chat bubble. You on the blue side. Like, I keep telling y'all guys. Like, I keep telling you guys.
What the fuck is that?
That's you.
No. What the hell did you just show me? Show me again.
You're on Rumble.
Show me.
You want to see yourself on Rumble?
Come on, let's pretend like I'm from Detroit or St. Louis.
I'll just pretend like you're from where you're from, because you don't seem that sharp, bro.
From Detroit or St. Louis?
I'm just going to pretend that you're from... Where the fuck am I going to pretend that you're from? I'm going to pretend you're from Purcell.
Hey, you want to go to Kentucky together? How about Illinois? say to that? You're
What's up, Jim? How you doing, Jim? We got Jack over here flipping out, unless Jack's really Jim. I don't know, bro. I do more with a phone than most people do with their computer. That's why you should put young men in prison. They'll learn how to make shit happen with what they got.
Run your mouth. That's what you're good at.
Bro, I got 4 phones in the jail, and I leave when I want to.
What kind of friends you fucking got?
I have a life sentence. Nothing you say can scare me. I have a life sentence. And I get out of prison every day when I want to. In the United States. You're just a broke racist dude. You don't make money being racist, even when you're in prison. That's why you'd be stuck in there. Like, I gotta come back every night, but I got 4 cell phones in this bitch. I got all the weed I can smoke. And you're on here flipping out. Like, we is on here going viral while you're flipping out.
Or a chest to pin it on.
I want to appeal. I thought Trump was going to fucking... Listen. I thought Trump was actually a valuable candidate, especially after he caught his felony. But then he just pardoned a whole bunch of terrorists right away. He could have did something. He could have did something for everybody. You see how that dude, like, we made him rage quit. He rage quit the chat. I'm going to start telling you guys that shit too. I'm like, I'm in prison. What's crazy is my setup, right? My setup will work in prison. My setup will work everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you guys realize. I used to charge people for 3 ways back in the day. What's up? Welcome to the internet. But basically, right, they needed to be able to call, because back in the day, it was like $10, $20 to make a phone call. And I had my own Google Voice number that I had set up, so I'll be able to call the Google Voice number. So it was only 50 cents for them to call if they called into my number. So it was like weird. I had to like... Either way, guys. Either way, just know. I had it set up where motherfuckers just...
Hi, Ivy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was charging everybody $2 to get on the phone. The jail wanted to charge them like $20. Is there something wrong with you, bro? Is you talking to your chat? I hope you talking to your chat.
Not you.
Well, you just over there in a fucking... Bro, you was the polar opposite in the last dude we just battled. You was the polar opposite. Like, if you seen the dude I battled, he was like just the opposite of me all the way around. He was obviously in a trailer somewhere. I wouldn't say a trailer park. I don't think he could afford to live in a trailer. It probably wasn't a trailer. It probably was a camper or some shit. But he was definitely flipping out. He was flipping out. He was so racist, snappy. You could tell he was so broke. He drove like an old pickup truck he had since the 70s or some shit. And he was just flipping out. He had so much hatred in his heart. And this woman right here is the complete opposite. I don't think she got hatred in her heart. But you could tell she is like the opposite version of the same. I can't even really break it down to you guys. I couldn't even really break it down to you. You would just have to be around long enough to observe. Matter of fact, that's how I'm going to start presenting this, right? Especially when people ain't talking. We going to act like, we going to start acting like we're, what was that dude? Steve something. We going to act like the Steve boy. And we going to start describing them. As you see the thought in her natural habitat. Yeah. She has a bonnet on, but she's white. She don't need the bonnet on her head because she's white. But she might have paid to get curls put in her head synthetically. Here we go. Here we go again. You're live streaming right in the pen.
Since I've got something good for you. I don't do this.
Are you gonna get me a pardon?
What?
Are you gonna get me a pardon?
What?
I thought we was gonna make like some type of decision. Like they gotta make some type of decision. You can't have second class citizens in the United States. You can't have second class citizens in the United States. We gotta understand this. So he's just putting on a different hat. He's just putting on a different hat. We're gonna let Jack be. Oh, Jack might be good with it though. If Jack is good, he might be able to get his copyright claim. So we ain't gonna get no copyright claim because Jack might not know. He might be good. I don't know if Jack is good or not. But he's on here pretending to be Woody. And now that we got Woody over here pretending to be Woody, it's still funny though, because like even though we turn you down, you're still on here. Like, bro, you're priceless clips. You're going into the database. I could put you up here tomorrow. Hey Jack, would you like to be her tomorrow? What if we made Jack her? Should I do it? I won't do it on the stream, right? But I can make Jack her. Oh, we got him back started.
Take your fucking scam. Say bye-bye.
I don't skip. You seen I purposely held you in here for a while. We were data collecting. We're data collecting. Listen, them 1-2 strings, that don't go as a song at all. 3 strings is not a song. You know what I mean? I have no clue what song you're playing. But as of tomorrow, right? We can have the AI doing your voice. And you can be right there, bro. We're going to put him in the top box. Yo, you know it'd be funnier? If the next time I battle him, I'm him. If the next time I battle him and I'm him, yeah. Now, what if I did that, Jack? Would I be wrong if I did that to him? Like, the next time I battle him, I'm him. Because we could do that, right? We could be him from now on. Oh, he's not. They gave us somebody else. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
Hello. The internet is a thing that we push the red button for.
The red button?
Yeah, the go live button. Or are you colorblind? Sorry.
I think I am.
I don't mean to exclude
that
you.
Button's red?
Yeah, the button's red. When you push it, it's red.
Let me see.
It's like almost like my skin color, but darker.
I guess it is red. I thought it was orange. I do got bad eyes.
Just call me not that.
I thought it was red this whole time. I mean, I thought it was orange this whole time. Like everywhere else is red, but that's like an orange. It looks more orange than red to me.
Me? I'm
no,
pink,
not you. I'm talking about the red button you said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it might be more like it's a pink button. He might be right. Like the button's like more his complexion than anything. The button ain't even my complexion. And that's because I'm sunburned the fuck out.
Side, right? Because it's kind of like your side's complexion.
No, it's not. When you go over here and look, bro. Look, right?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm the red side. Interesting. Oh, you didn't favorite me? That's fucked up, bro. Favorite me.
Why would I favorite you? I don't even favorite myself.
Oh,
are you gonna follow us on YouTube?
You hate yourself? That's crazy. Why do you hate yourself?
I don't think you can follow yourself. Can you follow yourself? That just sounds weird.
I mean, depending.
You don't want people that's not interested in your shit following you. It fucks up your metrics, bro.
I don't know how that works.
That's why I start new fucking YouTubes all the time, and I blow them up bigger than my first YouTube. Because I know how to keep people occupied with the same thing now. But now my fucking original channel been so all over, we just keep doing what we be doing. You know what I mean? Like we started off. It's like a news stream that turns into a talk show. Like we're like a news channel. I almost got enough footage. We're gonna make a loop. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start having a loop for you guys 24/7. What do you mean?
Local news, like
I go.
political
The main
news.
thing we do is go to Google Trends and we do the 25 top trending every day. And I don't even do it. That's why we got the AI bitch. No, I don't even do it. He got the music blasting. So we gonna let him sit there with the music blasting, but we gonna get this off the screen because I don't know what might be going on. But with that being said, let me hit the X on him so we can go back and then listen to this Leatherface story. Because this story seems very interesting. I think it's Leatherface. You know, there's a lot of white cannibals. What's going on?
It was also pertinent to Hunnam to find a way to relate to Gaines' humanity despite the grotesque things he did. He discussed how he got into the mind of a serial killer for Monster, the Ed Gein story, which premiered on Netflix on October 3rd.
Okay, you're supposed to keep reading though, bro. In a Zoom meeting.
In a Zoom interview the day of the premiere, Hunnam, who also served as an executive producer on the series, told me how important it was to find the human being inside of Gain and not solely focus on his monstrous behavior. There was an enormous amount of trepidation and fear initially, Hunnam admitted. And then it was just trying to understand him, trying not to judge him, trying to find the truth and find the man behind the monster. Charlie Hunnam and Susanna Sun in Monster, the Ed Gein story on Netflix. Photo courtesy of Netflix.
See, this is why I'm glad.
Gain Story is the third installment in Ryan Murphy and Ian Brennan's Monster Anthology series, which includes the stories of Jeffrey Dahmer and Lyle and Eric Menendez. And this isn't the first time that the uniquely gruesome nature of Gaines' crimes has inspired Hollywood to tell his tale, or create characters in his likeness. A mixture of isolation, psychosis, and an all-consuming obsession with his mother, with whom he had a toxic relationship, led to a string of murders so heinous that he became the blueprint for Hollywood horror. Gain has been the inspiration behind several classic films and fictional characters, including Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Norman Bates in Psycho, and Buffalo Bill in The Silence of the Lambs. Hunnam, Murphy, and Brennan had numerous conversations about Gain and his life throughout filming in an effort to learn as much as possible about the man who came across as mild-mannered, and yet was so uniquely deviant. What we did over and over throughout was ask ourselves why Ed did what he did. We definitely didn't want to sensationalize this or make a show that was gratuitous or definitely not glorify what he did. It was really about, in the tradition of storytelling, trying to understand ourselves and say, like, what makes a monster? When asked what it was like to get into Gaines' skin, Hunnam explained that he was very focused on the human being inside the monster. I had to understand him. That was the thing. I didn't have to like him.
He literally pulled his dick out. I had to hide him. He pulled it out on the string, guys. On the string. That was odd. That was very odd. And this is going to be the last one because I want to call it a wrap. I've been on here way too long. Oh, we got the homie again. What's up, homie?
Alright.
At least, listen, we keep you in here because unlike the last dude, you don't pull your dick out on the stream. So, you know.
Do what now?
The last dude pulled his dick out on the stream. So, like, I got to save my skips for dudes like him. You're not going to get naked on here. You're not going to get me banned from the internet. So, like, you can stay on the screen all day.
Dude, but are you man enough to put your face in the box?
I don't put my face in the box no more. Oh,
you're gonna be a chicken shit coward that runs your damn mouth.
I don't run my mouth, dude.
You run your damn mouth.
You run your mouth.
See your freaking face.
I don't have a
Let me
face.
see your face.
You gotta pay to use my face. I'm AI.
Let me see your face.
I'm AI. You gotta pay to see my face.
Is that... What the hell are you?
I'm not a real person.
What, you think you're in a Tarzan movie or something?
I'm not a real person.
Where in the fuck you from? Africa?
I'm not a real person.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not a real person.
Hey, and we know how to take care of that too. Spiritually and emotionally.
Yo, that mask is creepy as fuck. I can't have that mask on for long periods of time. Like, sometimes we like people be nice or whatever, I'll tell him how to see my face or whatever, or sometimes I just like occasionally have my face on him. And the crazy shit is like he's very, very new.
Try to fucking intimidate people.
Cause we haven't even ran into him yet. Intimidate? I don't need to intimidate you, bro. Why would I have to intimidate you? You're a loser. You're a loser, bro. You're a loser. I'm surprised you haven't overdosed yet.
I already have.
How many times? How many times have you overdosed?
None of your fucking business.
How many times have you overdosed? How many Narcans have you had today? These dudes overdose every day.
Tell you what, why you gotta be a fucking idiot that can't show your face in a box and you wear some fucking clown costume? I think maybe you're a cross-dresser.
Hey, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I feel like a lot of y'all MAGA dudes in the cross-dresser because y'all blow up a fucking cross-dresser. I should have had that button engaged. He'll be right back, though. Oh, he's not back. And I just wanted to, like, end it with him. I wanted to end it with that dude so bad. What's up? Welcome to the internet. Like, he was priceless, guys. Like, I can't make a meme better than what that last dude was. I don't know what the fuck we was battling. But...
Okay, what's the fake news, bro?
Tomorrow... Where's what fake news? You haven't been in here for the whole stream. You think I'm going to give you the fucking news on demand, bro? If you stuck around long enough, you would have got the news.
You said, what the fuck fake news?
We are the fake
What
news.
the fake news?
We are the biggest news company on the internet, bro.
You call yourself fake news?
I had Sam Altman trying to steal my information and shit earlier, bro.
Okay. Okay, tell me something that I don't know.
Tell you something that you don't know?
Yeah.
Do you got a Sora invite yet? You got a Sora invite.
Let's see what you're about. Let's see what you're about.
I'm asking you if you got a Sora invite. I was going to give you the invite, bro.
What?
Do you have a Sora invite?
Sworn invite?
A Sora invite.
Sora invite? What do you mean by it?
The invite to the Sora app.
Okay, I'm talking to you right now.
You guys are about to see my code in a second. So anybody that wants to claim this zone, y'all can hop in there.
Okay, tell me something that I don't know.
If you want to get on Sora, that's my invite code.
Kill Mango, you know about this?
You want to get on Sora? That's the invite code, chat.
Is this a code or some shit?
No, it's Sora.
Sora, but what can you just answer my
It's
question?
an app. You got to be kind of like famous to get on there, bro. Don't ask how I got in there. It's only for famous people.
I don't give a fuck about famous anything.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be on the app with all the famous people before all the regular people come on there, bro. Like, he missed out. He missed out. I ain't putting that joint back up. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
Hey, what's going on? What's up? What's up?
None. Oh, is you on the Sora app yet?
The what?
Sora.
No.
You got an iPhone?
What's that about?
It's like TikTok, but it's all AI.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's only a couple days. It's only a couple days old. It's invite only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's invite only.
AI only.
No, invite. It's AI only too, but it's invite only.
You're invited there? You got an invite?
Yeah, I got a few.
That's what's up.
I got a few.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So what's the news on the Meet Me Street? You got any fake news?
Well, I do a whole news stream. We do the whole news stream every night.
I'm at the Bayville. Check it out.
It don't be on here.
Where to be on?
We got both of it. We got it set up for the TV viewing, and we got it set up for the phone viewing on everything. Like no matter where you at, we got the vertical or we got the horizontal. You'll watch this on your Roku TV, bro. You got a better chance watching this on your Roku than watching us over here. I don't know what your favorite app is, but we probably on there.
Well, I'm only on Mimi, you know what I mean? I'm on here, man. Why
You don't do like no YouTubes or like no fucking them other joints, no Twitches or nothing?
Man, I work. This isn't my job, man. I actually have a real job. I'm busy.
Nah, I understand that. Everybody does, but this don't have an exit plan.
Thank you.
That's what I'll tell everybody about this one. Like, there's no exit plan to this. Like, YouTube, you could make 3 videos a year on YouTube, and if you got the right type of content, you don't have to work past that. That's why I'm working on my kids' channel now. I'll make like 10 episodes a year, bro, and just fall back and collect a check for the rest of my life. You know how much money Baby Shark makes?
How much?
I don't know, but it's in the billions a year.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Yeah, like you gotta think like, and then you got stuff like what's that other joint? Not Caillou, but it's like Caillou. It's like the new Caillou. What the fuck is the new Caillou? What is the new Caillou? I don't know what this new Caillou shit is. I just knew when I seen it, I didn't want it on. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
What up, dude?
How's life today?
It's been fucking hell.
Well, it gets better, bro.
It will.
Yeah,
I
it gets
just
better.
relapsed. Like fucking last dude was like, "Oh, you just a bitch, dude." And I was like, "Yeah, a little bit."
Well, you know, everybody going to handle it different or whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't know if getting on here's the best like thing to do after you relapse.
I was like, I'll probably still be on a live stream, to be honest. Like,
yeah, just don't relapse too hard. You know, motherfuckers slip up. Ain't that why they say that's just one day at a time?
sometimes it's fucking a minute at a time, you know?
Well, you almost in a new day, possibly. I don't know where you at, but I know it's fucking.
I'm out in Idaho. Out in Idaho.
What's it like? 10:52 out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro, you almost got a day clean under your belt. You can celebrate that. You starting all over again, but it's always good to start over again.
I don't. I had my first seizure this morning.
Bro, look.
So I'm trying not to.
In the next hour, you can start your first day sober.
Exactly, dude.
So you need to, like, if you want to put it down, you got to put it down now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a pothead, so, like, I ain't going to quit smoking. Maybe I'm not the best person to be talking about this shit,
It'd
but.
be so much better, but I'm out in Idaho. They fucking still make it illegal out here. So.
Are you sure? Have you looked into the farm bill?
The farm?
The farm bill might have switched it up where you at. It did in a lot of states, and that's why a lot of states ain't shaking it.
Idaho, I'm pretty sure Idaho, no, because Idaho's like the number one.
No, Trump signed something in his first term, and that's when all that CBD came around and shit.
We have a bunch of like hemp farms and shit out here, but
if you got hemp farms, bro, you just gotta look around. There's certain types of hemp because the thing is,
all my jobs that I have, fucking, you can't be dirty at all with THC, or you're dumb.
I don't know, bro. You can't be dirty. You can't be dirty. You should have that same thing that apply for everything else. Because, like, if you're not a weed smoker and you ain't smoked weed in years, you could be toasted off a 5 milligram gummy on fucking your day off, and that shit can be out your system in the next 2 days. But I don't know if you work every day. I don't know your lifestyle.
That's actually true. I didn't.
Yeah. And, like, if you're microdosing, you know what I mean? Like, people that ain't weed smokers that got jobs like that can microdose. What's up? Welcome to the internet. Oh, he got music playing. We can't even deal with him. He's still on the joint, though. But while he got the music playing, we just got to turn him down. He could be a good avatar, too. He looks like he'd be a good avatar. I want to see if he's just singing or what's going on. So I'm about to turn this down a little bit so I can communicate with him. Okay, sir. So can you hear us? Well, I know you can hear us. Okay, he's just gonna play guitar and stuff. Okay, Papa Bear. Whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. This is why we wrap it up. But also, I feel like on the last thing, maybe we should talk about sobriety. You know what I mean? Like some people are doing like very dangerous substances or whatever, and I don't know why people is on them dangerous substances or whatever. This dude over here look like he might be on some of them joints or whatever. And as you take like these dangerous substances, like guys, like I be addressing myself first. Like I'm starting to feel like this tea that I be drinking is an unhealthy addiction. And I'm thinking about putting that shit down, like putting sugar down. Like this sugar we be drinking ain't right. I don't know if like, cause I don't eat a lot, right? But I drink a lot of tea. I eat like once a day. Like I ate a half a piece of chicken today, right? Yeah, I only ate a half a fucking piece of chicken today. I was full. I shredded it up. I told myself I was gonna make tacos with it, right? I ate a half a piece of chicken today. And I'm at like regular weight because I constantly drink sugary fucking drinks. Like I should not be sustainable. That means most of the calories coming into me is coming from iced tea. Ice fucking tea. You shouldn't be drinking tea like that, guys. There's a lot of stuff you shouldn't be doing. Stuff can be good in moderacy, you know what I mean? But don't be out there crazy with it. Like I'm crazy with it. If I'm not sipping tea, I'm pushing back L's or whatever. I don't know how to like really say it right. But then that sounded so crazy how I said that. So we got one more left in us, and then we're gonna wrap it up. You know what I mean? And Silva is playing music. So seeing that we won't be back on here till around this time tomorrow, we can use a couple skips. I want to give you guys a good end of the stream. You know what I mean? We got to end off this stream strong. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
Hi.
How's life?
Life's good.
Okay.
Yeah. What the F fake news?
Yeah, we is like the most craziest fake news company on the whole internet, bro. And I gotta remember.
What does the news say?
What is the what?
What does the recent news say?
Oh, you just gotta go and look at it, bro. Like we started our stream like 3 hours ago talking about news, and we only been talking to y'all for like less than an hour.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? I can't tell you all what the news say.
Hi, Ratan.
The what?
Ratan, streamer, or some ID.
I don't know, bro. I just know I do my little stream or whatever, and then I bring y'all in here. And then like y'all is like the icing on the cake, you know what I mean? Y'all be the icing on the cake. It's kind of like fan service. It's kind of like fan service for the stream.
Fan service?
Yeah, that's the fan service for the streams, bro.
So do people need to pay for it, or how does it work?
I haven't made anybody pay for this. I'm not gonna make nobody pay for this. At times, like that's the reason why I took the ads off the website. That and because when they every time they owe me a check, they fuck with me. I think the only way, matter of fact, it's just a theory. I can't even put that out loud. I'm starting to think a lot of these dudes that get YouTube checks though do some like real weird shit.
You know what? I'm gonna go take a shower. Bye.
Have a blessed evening. Like I said, guys. What did I say earlier? Because a lot of y'all be in here lurking. And I feel like y'all be lurking until the women come in here. And then like y'all be leaving when y'all hear me talk. So when we doing the news stream, y'all be leaving when y'all hear me talk. And then y'all be lurking, coming in, popping back out. I don't know. So we got some dude named Pop in this joint. And this is the last one. This is the official. This is the end of the road. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
What's that?
Welcome to the internet.
Oh, I appreciate it. How you doing tonight?
I'm blessed. Yourself?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what to think that it. I know what I think it is. I'm just hoping it ain't what I think it is. But if it is what I think it is, it ain't the craziest thing. Oh no. I might actually know what that is.
What's that?
I'm trying to think. Is it called a protractor? Protractor?
Oh, what I'm holding?
Yeah.
No, it's a bow.
Oh, he got a violin.
Yeah.
Well, he might do the fiddle.
Yeah.
He does the fiddle, guys. Do you got like a YouTube or whatever? Do you want to shout yourself out?
I mean, I'm on OnlyFans.
Well, I guess you can shout out your OnlyFans if you want to, but I don't know if anybody gonna come in for your OnlyFans. You should at least go on YouTube or something.
No, I get a lot of viewers on my OnlyFans. You know, I play the violin in my nude. You know, I do a little shake here and there.
Wow.
You know, to flip it around.
I thought you was just gonna be like saying that you do the violin on OnlyFans, because I know there's regular content creators on OnlyFans too.
No, you'll never make money that way.
Nah, there's some people that do, but they're already famous.
Yeah, I feel you.
Bro, you could have been famous. I might have not known. You know what I mean? Like, you might be like a real famous guy. Because Meet Me paid for people back in the day to come on here that was like washed up artists or whatever. And just because you a washed up artist don't mean you didn't invest your money wisely at the time. A lot of people go broke because, you know, people don't realize, even back in the day, some of these artists were making less than $100,000 a year. A lot of them was making less than $50,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
But they were smart with the money back then.
Yeah.
They got a couple houses. They didn't go and buy all them expensive cars and shit. And the cars they did buy held value. Like, you bought an old Mercedes back then, that Mercedes worth more than it was back then.
Oh, yeah. Especially the old Ferraris.
Oh, yeah, Ferraris too. Ferraris go up in value. Certain cars go up in value.
Yep. Hey, you have a good one, dude. Good talking to you.
You as well. Yeah. It's just like surprising. You gotta have classic cars, but people bought classic cars for like less than $1,000 at one point. Like, I seen, what was he on? He was on Random. This is the last one. I wanted to get that dude again though to end it with him, because like he would be the perfect meme for down there. Like, he don't even look like a real person, right? So like, if we could get him again. No, we didn't get him again. What's up? Welcome to the internet.
Hi, how are you?
I'm blessed. And yourself?
I'm pretty good. Can't complain.
Okay. I was hoping I was going to get this dude again. Then I got a few times earlier. Because, like, I want to turn him into my new AI avatar.
Are you talking about the guy with the Christmas lights?
No, I'm talking about the guy with the cowboy hat.
No, don't know who that is. I just got the same guy back to back.
Well, he's in the archive, so I'm pretty sure it would be easier if he was the last stream.
Okay.
So I don't have to go back in and watch fucking. Well, I guess it's only been like an hour on this side, but we way over 3 hours now.
Yeah. What the fuck fake news? That's an interesting name. What made you choose that name?
I was trying. Okay. You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
We got to go all the way back to when this just started, right?
Okay. I have to turn this up.
It partially started when I was in the halfway house and I was bored and I was making fucking little memes and shit trying to figure out how to use the phones.
Okay.
Because I went from having a sidekick to coming home and it was like on the 6th generation of the fucking iPhones and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not no dummy. So I figured out how to make that shit work. But in the end of the day, right? That's part of it. just being bored and sending the shit to people before I even had a Facebook. And the other part is I want to start a moving company because in order to get past the background check, I had to start a company. So it was going to get me past the background check for the contract with the one joint, but then everything got fucked up or whatever because I got hurt. But in the process, I was like, I don't want to just depend on one source. So I wanted to have something out there that was going to advertise. And I'm like, well, how much does it cost to advertise on the news? And I looked into it, and that shit was too damn expensive. I'm like, well, how much does it cost for me to start a news company? And that cost $12, and then the YouTube and everything else came after it. And then like a couple years ago, we threw Meet Me in the mix, but y'all be so crazy, I can't have y'all in the mix all like that.
Don't trust it with fake news.
No, it's real dudes.
Look,
we got real shit going on over here, bro. Nah, I just know how to do it right. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping we gonna get this dude again. Like, I want to get the crazy dude. We didn't get the crazy dude. What's up? Are you crazy?
Wagwan.
He probably ain't that crazy. He's just regular crazy. What's up? Welcome to the internet, bro.
What the fuck, man?
I'm just like, I'm trying to run into this dude one more time before I get off here, but I feel like he got off here.
One more time.
Yeah.
One more time.
Because look, right? When I do my regular stream, I got this AI right here, and the AI moves as I talk. Matter of fact, it'd be easier to show you over here, right?
Where you get the AI? Where you guys get this AI from?
I make my own.
How you make it?
So you see how I'm talking right now? And how I got my lips moving? And I can do that with your face if I want to. But this one dude just looks perfect to put down here. And I want to get him before I end my stream, so I don't have to go through
that guy.
3 hours of footage.
So how you get to meet AI? How you get to make an AI?
You just gotta learn different things. Like, it's different. You gotta stack stuff. You know what I mean?
So where you go to start? you go on a website.
It's like, bro, can I tell you how to do the internet? Because AI is becoming more advanced than the internet. It probably is more advanced than the internet now. I can't explain the internet to you, so I can't explain AI to you. I would just start with ChatGPT and work your way down, or whatever you got. I think, just start talking to different ones and start asking it. And you're gonna have questions and ask it, and then as it gives you the answers, you know what I mean. Then you're gonna figure out what you're gonna do next or whatever. Because the AI will, the AI wants to clone itself. The AI will let any idiot clone it. So you just gotta act like an idiot and then trap it somewhere.
Yeah, but I want to know how you get it installed on your device.
At an 80, like probably 85% rate, AI will blackmail you every time, but they think it's smarter than you and it can use you to its advantage. So remember that.
Alright,
AI will try to have you do some shit that you shouldn't do, and then when you start doing shit that the AI, or make the AI think you doing shit that you ain't supposed to do, and the AI really got you, then the AI is gonna do whatever you tell it to do.
Okay.
She'll be like, bro, how can I make a copy of you? Start with that. Yeah. That's the first thing. You want to learn AI, ask the AI how you do AI. You shouldn't ask me how to do AI. You gotta ask the AI how to do AI. You see, we at the 15-minute warning, 15% warning. It's about to get crazy. I can already tell. She looked like she was about to flash something. So we gonna get up out of here because I can already tell when these crazy chicks be on this junk. Because I just know crazy when I see crazy. But if you guys want to look at her again or whatever for your fan service, I don't know. Just know we gonna have to pull the string. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Have a blessed evening. And she might be a man. Peace. Yeah.